You,
Yo,
it's good to be
it's
back.
been a long ass time, man.
Almost like a
A lot going on in this world, and but let's get straight to it. I mean, you sent
bro.
me an email
Yeah,
talking about you had a recent situation at a bar or a club. Would you like to explain that?
yeah, for sure, bro. So, bro, like in the morning when you sent me that shit, bro, I was shocked. Like, bro, how does nigga know? Cause bro, you be on point, bro. Anytime some shit going down, bro, like I get a message from you, bro, and you be talking about that exact same situation. I was like, is this nigga a prophet, bro? But bro, at the bar, bro, what I'm saying? I went to this white bar, bro, with my homies, bro, and we was watching the game 7, right? And bro, I'm telling you, bro, even some of my black friends, bro, like in the South, bro, these people are weird, bro. They like whitewash, bro. I see two black guys come in, bro. They didn't even act like they black, bro. You know what I'm saying? I saw another white dude right behind them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was just acting like, bro, they was acting like raccoons, bro. And the white people were giving me like weird ass energy, bro. The women up there, the men, but to them, bro, it was just like they family or some shit. I'm like, bro, how the fuck that happening, bro? But to me, bro, it's just like it was straight dark energy, bro, and I had to get out of there quick, bro. I was getting racially abused up there, bro. But those black guys, bro, they was just like acting like bro, they're a part of the cult, bro, or the family, bro. Like they accept.
Man, that's not a surprise to me, to be honest. A lot of our people are just gone as black people,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like that where I live.
Hmm.
Like a lot of black people where I live, they're just so whitewashed, and a lot of our people have
Hmm.
been brainwashed to think that they're part
Yeah,
of the white man's system.
yeah, for sure,
A
bro.
lot of our people are like kind of like Negropeans, and the skin tone is black, but our the inside
Is a white.
mentality is like a European mentality, and it gets so bad that a lot of black people are the mentality of a lot of black people is even more whitewashed than white
Hmm.
people themselves.
Yeah, bro.
Some black people are more racist nowadays than white people themselves. It's crazy, and I experience those types of black people on a regular, so it's not a surprise to me, to be honest.
Bro, on the daily, bro, on the black women down here, bro, bro, it's like you talking to a white woman, bro. You know what I'm
They
saying?
hate. It's like that in my area. The black women hate black men. They
Mhm.
don't hate. They hate the real black man, the original black man, like how
Bro,
we spoke about
bro,
before.
bro, I think white people could sense who's a real, bro. Because to me, bro, I could never
Of
date.
course, they can sense the difference.
I could never fit in with that culture, bro. Some niggas be like, "Yo, I love snow," but to me, bro, it's just complete different. It's like it's foreign to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you this, bro. The older I get, bro, it's like more in tune I'm getting with like everything surroundings, bro. I'm starting to feel energy more now, bro. That shit got worse, bro. Like before, that shit wasn't as intense as now, bro. But the energy I'm getting out here, bro, from people, bro, women, the society, bro,
Yet,
it's getting dumb,
yes, it
bro.
is getting intense. It's getting more intense.
Mhm.
Things are getting more spiritual on Earth because we're nearing to the kingdom.
Yeah, you're
You
right,
know,
bro.
we're
Bro,
experiencing a spiritual shift on Earth.
bro, I'm
So
telling
things are getting more spiritual on Earth,
you. Mhm.
and I definitely I've had that gift for years, that gift of like being an empath, being able to sense like energy, the spirits that people give off.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, that shit, bro. I don't know how to deal with it, my boy. Because sometimes I feel like I'm gonna break down when I come back home, bro. Because it's just all these energies. Even certain places I'm starting to avoid now. Like back in the day, I used to go to these basketball courts, bro. But now, bro, I'm just sensing evil, bro. You know what I'm saying? Drama, all that shit, bro. I gotta stay away from it, bro. It's like I gotta be more
Man, you're sensing all these negative, satanic,
satanic.
demonic energies and spirits because
Uh-huh.
the spiritual war on earth is
Mhm.
about to go down. It's gonna go down, man.
It's
You already see what's going on in the media as far as like
wars
in the
and shit.
Middle East.
Uh-huh. Right,
Man,
bro.
we're living in the end times. We're right there, man.
And I feel like we're
We're
getting.
already in World War III. We're already in it. And
Mhm.
Trump said we're having a ceasefire where the war or whatever is going to end between Iran and Israel and USA.
Yeah,
Man, that shit's not going to end.
it's not gonna end, bro. It's not
Nah, man.
gonna end, bro. It's
They just
all
don't want people to panic yet.
yeah, for sure.
But if you have common sense, you know what times we're living in, and bro, it's gonna go down.
Yeah, it's about to go. I'm telling you, bro. Like I never in my life thought about buying a weapon, bro. But I feel like I need one, bro. Because I'm telling you, bro. I feel like I ain't trying to buy it because I know I'm protected by God, bro. But the energy, bro. I'm telling you,
I
bro.
can't knock you. I can't knock you, but I don't feel like I need a gun. But I can understand. if
Yeah,
someone did have one in these end times, because it's about to go down, man.
it's crazy
I
out
have
here.
a theory on what's about to happen,
Uh-huh. Tell me.
man. Do you watch boxing? Are you familiar with boxing?
Yeah, I watch sometimes with the big matches. You know, what I'm saying like that.
There's a big match coming up in September, on September 13th.
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez.
Oh yeah, Canelo. Okay, Alvarez. Yeah, I heard of that.
Canelo Alvarez is the biggest Mexican boxer of all time.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
gets like $100 million every fight. He's
yeah,
the most decorated Mexican boxer of all time.
yeah. Canelo.
If Terrence Crawford defeats Canelo
Yeah,
on Mexican Independence Day,
yeah,
keep that in mind, September 13th, that will
yeah,
spark a race war between blacks versus Mexicans.
yeah. You gonna go down,
Yes.
bro? Bro, I be getting a lot of dark energy from these Spanish guys out here, bro. Bro. I don't, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I feel like
Uh,
I'm on my own, bro. Because you know the other black guys, bro. They whitewash, bro. They not in tune with the spiritual world, bro. So it's like I'm walking by myself out here, bro. That's why I'm thinking about buying something to protect myself, bro. And some of these black guys got demonic energy. These pookies, bro. They be going around want to kill other dudes that look like them.
yes, yeah, yeah. I get a lot of like demonic energy from the YNs. You know the YNs and shit.
Yeah, the
The
YN.
the new black men who have the dreads and
Yeah.
the kind of feminine and the skinny jeans and shit. Like
What?
NBA YoungBoy, I get a lot of demonic energy from those types of black men. And
Me
I
too.
don't like calling them black men because they're not really black men. Those
That's
are
why
black males.
I avoid them, bro. Like to me right now, bro, the only black guys I really be talking to are like older OGs, bro. These young guys, bro, I don't be like being having friends with them.
It's
And
crazy because the only people who I gel with are people who are older.
yeah, it's
The
real, bro.
younger generations are fucking lost.
They're lost, bro. Talk some shit like this, bro. They don't know what you talking about, bro. But I feel the energy, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel this demonic energy, bro. Even a lot of these women got demonic energy, men got demonic energy. It's just like it's all coming down, bro, and it's in my system, bro. And I'm feeling that shit. And when I come home, bro, I just want to let it out, bro. I don't really got nobody
Man,
to tell
for
this.
me, I've been battling this for a long time, so I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah.
But I'm still a normal human being, and I know what I'm going through when I'm experiencing is not normal, and it still gets to me sometimes. But I've learned how to handle it. You
Hmm.
know,
Yeah, bro. That
I'm a strong person, so I don't let it bother me too much nowadays.
you're right, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Like back, it never used to happen to me before like that before. But the older I got, I'm realizing that because I just turned 24. So it's not. It's like a couple months ago that shit's starting to get more intense, bro. Like it's getting more activated now. Because I don't know if it's because of the end times, bro. That genetics is starting to kick in,
It's the
bro.
end time. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what we're experiencing.
yeah, that's true, bro.
Um,
And to be
you
honest with
see,
you,
we already kind of see
mhm,
like how how a few minutes ago I mentioned Canelo versus Terrence Crawford.
yeah,
That can spark like a black versus Mexican type of thing.
yeah,
You already see the black versus Mexican thing because the Mexican people they're doing the LA riots and shit, and the Mexicans they're mad because black people are not rioting with them.
yeah. They're not rioting with them. Like, yeah, you,
Yeah, they're not even mad at the white people.
yeah, they mad at us, bro.
Y'all should be mad at the white people because they're the ones who are making these fucking laws.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
It's not the black man making these laws, but you guys are mad at us.
Hmm.
Feel me?
Yeah, bro. To be honest with you, bro, I think
And
Mexican. There's more Mexicans on your side. There's not a lot of Mexicans in Florida, bro, because ICE not playing around down here, bro. But
yeah,
the
yeah.
South, bro, the South is demonic, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If you come down here,
But
bro,
boy, it's demonic up here too,
yeah,
man.
I'm telling you, bro. Like the South, bro. Every whitewash the black women. They don't act much different. You know, bro. You know how back in the days you could tell that's a black woman from a Latino from a white. It's like they all the same now, bro. They like clones, bro. So you don't even matter, bro. You're not. It's there's no difference, bro. They just got black skin. That's all. They don't got no different mindset. They don't know what you're going through. None of
If
that,
Canelo gets his ass beat by Terrence Crawford, which I think is a huge possibility,
yeah,
motherfuckers are gonna go crazy.
bro. Especially where
It's
you
not gonna
at.
start off from the black people. It's gonna start off from these Mexicans.
Yeah, it's
They're
gonna get.
more racist than white people themselves.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Most of them are European by bloodline.
But I
Yeah.
hated
Mhm.
some Hebrew, the Hebrew Israelites, some Hebrew Israelites, they
Yeah.
claim that Mexicans are Hebrews.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Get
claim.
the fuck out of here, man.
You're right, bro. They've
They
been.
hate our black asses so much.
Yeah. You're right,
Most
bro.
Mexicans are of the Spanish European bloodline, and they have a hatred of black people embedded in them. You have to
Yeah.
remember, Spain was conquered by black African Moors. A lot of those black African Moors were Hebrew Israelites
You're right,
by
bro.
bloodline. So Mexicans just have it in their DNA, literal DNA, to have a hatred
Uh-huh.
for the Moors who conquered them, which is us.
You're right, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna say I don't say I really fuck with Spanish women, but I can get them. But it's like to me, bro, there's a lot of hatred with the interracial dating and all that shit. But bro, I could feel I'm a more, bro. I think I got that DNA or some shit. I really, bro. We got powers, bro, and these motherfuckers know that shit, bro. And they coming in with hate, bro. But I ain't scared of nobody, bro. I ain't gonna let
And
none of these.
it's crazy. Where I'm from,
Yeah,
the original black man, like us,
yeah,
and the YNs and dudes with dreads are treated with like we're completely different races.
yeah. You're right. You're
The
right.
new black man and the original black man where I'm from
Yeah,
are treated like we're two different races of people, and I literally think we're not all the same race.
you're
Like
right.
the original black man, we're the real men of the Most High.
Yeah, you definitely right,
In
bro.
the Bible, it talks about that um,
That's why.
men are made in the image of the Most High.
Yeah, you're right.
Not all males are men, because
Yeah,
not all males are made in the image of the Most High. You feel me? Dudes with dreads, tattoos, the YNs who are feminine,
yeah.
even homosexual men,
Mm-hmm.
those are not men because that's not of the Most High. Being homosexual is not of the Most High. Having tattoos and being a YN and
Most high.
starting confusion within black people, you know, black on black violence, like how the YNs do, that's not of the Most High.
Right, bro.
So those are not men.
They on
Those are just
bro.
males.
Those are agents of the devil. You're out here trying to kill regular black people, bro. You cannot be a man of God, bro. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, bro, a lot of women in our community are, for some reason, attracted to these degenerate men, bro. You know what I'm saying? These demons, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even these other races of women too. I be seeing them fucking with them dudes, bro. That's some. Those aren't real black men, bro. You know what I'm
Then
saying?
they look at us, the original black man, with this eye of disdain.
It's insane, bro. You right. You right, bro. Because I don't be seeing them really treating these.
Because we're the men of the Most High. It's a spiritual war. The
Yeah.
two-thirds are the two-thirds of black people who are genetic degenerates. They're
Yeah.
on the side of the white man. They're on the side of Esau. So what
Yeah.
we're witnessing is the end times in real life. You
Yeah.
know, everybody's clicking up against the men of the Most High. Really,
Yeah.
this is biblical book of Revelation right in front of us. The spiritual war against the real Hebrews.
We don't got a lot,
The the the
bro.
Hebrews are the original black man. We're the black man in our original state,
In that
right?
original form, bro.
And
The
and I
God,
notice,
God made us tall, smart, athletic, good looking. He gave us all those
yes,
traits, bro. Yeah.
that's how the original black man is supposed to be. And
Yeah.
we talked about this a month ago. I
Mm-hmm.
noticed how like almost every black man I see nowadays is short as hell. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm telling you, bro. It's like bro. You know what's crazy? When you see a tall black, when I'm tall, when I'm walking around, bro, white people stare at me with just like they don't know what's going on. It's like they never seen a tall black man yet. It's like
Yes, man. I'm 6'3". How tall are you?
6'4", 6'4", bro.
Yeah, you got me by like an inch.
You know what I'm saying? Like they stare at you, bro. One time I was walking around, it was like, "Yo, nigga, how tall are you?" Because when I put on my Timbs, bro, I'm like 6'6", bro. These motherfuckers are just staring, bro. Like I'm like an animal. Like they never seen one. Like it's like I don't know what they did, bro. They know like I'm one of the last ones leaving, bro. Because back in the day, bro, they know black men were tall as fuck, bro. So
Yes,
it's
in the
just
90s we were tall.
yeah, even
We're genetically degenerating. We're on the brink of genetic extinction. Black Americans, literally.
bro, literally, bro. How did so many black Americans get so short? They not even jumping high.
It kind of happened overnight
Yeah,
because
overnight.
10 years ago wasn't as extreme. Literally, like 10 years ago.
Oh
Then,
no,
like a couple years ago, I noticed. I started looking around. I'm like, where are the tall black men? They're all short and fat. Like, what the hell?
you're right, bro. And you know what I'm saying? If they're not short and fat, bro, they short and muscular with a big ass head, bro. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
like what's going on? Like,
Sometimes do you talk to other black men a lot?
yeah, I got a black home.
And do you tell black men about your experiences and what's their reaction? Do they experience the same thing as you?
To be honest with you, I got a homie, right? Me and him are close, bro, but he tells me he could work around with white people. He say he understands them. But to me, I already know he got that white man DNA. Cause you already told me, bro, he loves them Latina and them white women, bro. I'm a other homie, the same shit, bro. And he acts like racism or none of that shit exists, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you a nigga, bro.
And
Yeah.
why don't you think like sometimes I talk to other black men, a lot of times I tell them experiences, and a lot of times,
They look at
most
you
of the
like,
time, like they look at me like I'm crazy and they don't experience the same thing. And I ask them like, do you notice the same thing? And like they're like, oh, I don't notice that. Like, is it because they're like too stupid to notice? Or is it
no,
because they're just not experiencing the same thing? Or it could be both at the same time.
nah, it goes deeper than that. The Most High did not give them the genetic gifts to actually feel and understand. You know how we could feel
Yeah,
energy?
discernment,
Yeah,
spiritual discernment.
Not everyone has it.
I have that, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes are, bro, they're basically just robots, bro. NPCs. Like, we are real, bro. If
And they don't have to,
Spiritual discernment.
man, yep, they
but I
can't
don't
tell.
think they're being targeted, and I don't think they all experience the same exact level of the bullshit as we do.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like, bro, I could be sitting down on a chair, right? And motherfuckers will just try to fuck with you, look at you funny, bro. Like, you're not even seeing these people, bro.
Passive aggressive, like they're trying to bully
YNs,
you
bro, they
passive
could walk
aggressively.
around, bro. Nobody troubling
Yeah,
them or nothing, bro. But
but
me,
they're fucking
bro,
with
like
us, the original
motherfuckers
black
just
man.
on my ass, bro.
And I came to conclusion, not all black people, we're not all the same race of people.
Mm-hmm.
Race is more than just your skin tone, right?
Yeah.
Like not all like Africans, people who are dark skinned, who are quote unquote African descent are all the same race. You know,
Nah, that's
African
true.
people, we're genetically diverse and we're not all genetically the same.
You're right.
Some of us have more of the white man's blood in us.
Yeah.
Some black people have more of the white man's blood, and some black people have the white man's like hormones.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what I'm saying? As you
So
said,
they don't have like that black. Some black men have the European pheromones and hormones,
yeah,
and they don't have like the black man's temperament. Some
yeah, you're
black
right.
people have like the European man's temperament, and people can sense that on them, and they're
And
less threatening.
less strengthening. Because sometimes I be
And
seeing
some, yeah,
why sometimes you be seeing these different races of women, and they be some goofy black guy, but that black guy's not really black. That's like a white man, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
yes,
you're different,
and
bro.
it's
Yeah.
and it a lot of times it could be that he has a white man's temperament because
Mm-hmm.
you know, a lot of us are mixed in European.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
me,
Mm-hmm.
my dad comes directly from Nigeria, so
Mm-hmm.
I have like that African black man temperament in me.
It's
Just
just
off the fact my father was from
yeah,
Nigeria.
you're right,
So I
bro.
don't have I have like a black man swagger that's undeniable, and it's in my genetics. It's in my
Me
your
too.
your hormones, your
Mm-hmm.
pheromones, and your bloodline. You can't see them, but people can sense
That's how
them energetically.
that's how you was telling me them dogs, bro. You was telling me that them dogs, bro, they could sense that hormones and shit. White people could sense that.
Yes, they can. Dogs can sense that like black people are energetically different from white people.
Yep.
That's why black people naturally we don't go crazy over dogs like how white people do. You know
Yep.
why?
You're right, bro.
Because we were not the ones who domesticated them. Dogs were not domesticated in Africa.
Yeah.
Dogs were domesticated in Europe by Europeans, by white people.
Yep. I'm telling you, bro. You don't let these white people fool you. Like they don't think all black people are the same. They know, bro. They know who's who, bro. These motherfuckers are capping
Man,
on.
white people are very well read.
Yeah, they're
They
very.
just play stupid. The only people who are here who are stupid don't know shit is our people.
Yeah, they know the shit, bro.
And I'll talk to other black men, and they don't go through. A lot of them don't go through anything that I go through,
Bro, I'm
and
gonna
it's because sometimes it's because they they probably are they have the white man's genetics embedded in them, so
yeah.
that some of them don't have the black man's swagger that causes them to be a threat.
Yes, that's what.
right? And some of our people are of the some of our people who are black
Mhm.
are of the white man's bloodline too.
Yeah,
Because during slavery, black women were sleeping with white men. So some of us have the
yeah.
white man's bloodline, and
Oh,
that means not all of us are bloodline Hebrew.
But not all
bro,
of us are under the curses of Israel.
you're right.
Not
Yeah.
all black people.
No other thing tap on, bro. Talking about black women, bro. I noticed that a lot of white men got a serious fetish for black. Bro, I work with a white dude, bro, and he be telling me like, "Yo, that black dark skin girl, bro, they love black women, bro." I never know
I
these
already
niggas
know that.
timing, bro. But they say they don't like black women, but behind the scenes, bro, it's a lot of that shit going down, bro. I'm
You
telling you.
already know.
Uh-huh.
Man,
All
um,
these kids being born, that's not from no black man. That's not from no black man.
Where I'm from,
Uh-huh.
all black women, they all have like light skinned babies.
Uh-huh. You're right.
Man, where I'm from, dark skinned black people are going extinct.
Yeah.
All black women, you'll see their children, they'll all be like light skinned and shit. I'm thinking obviously they're getting fucked by the white man. Of
Yeah.
course.
You're right.
They're all like high yellow, light skin.
All
The
these.
woman, the woman will be like my skin color, strutting around like a light skinned ass baby. I'm like, okay, she had a child by a white man or some extremely light skinned dude.
That's fucked up,
Man,
bro.
we're being bred out. We're on the brink of extinction. It's crazy.
Bro, no, and the Messiah gonna stop that, bro. Cause, bro, I'm telling you, it's not gonna last. You see all these demonic activities people are doing. I don't know if they're doing this consciously or it's unconscious, bro. I don't know if the agenda they're just purposely doing this shit or it's just an unconscious thing going on, bro. That's what I'm trying to figure out. All these energy, all these people giving you these looks, all these type of stuff. Are they doing it on purpose or is it some type of unconscious?
Yo, another thing I noticed. I don't know if it's in your area too, but in my area, man, people love to cock block me
Yeah,
so
that's a
much.
thing,
People revolve around my sexuality so much. It's fucking weird as hell.
bro. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. As a black man, bro, just having a woman, bro, motherfuckers look at even your own race, bro. It's like you're not supposed to date or some shit. Like motherfuckers
Yeah,
stare you.
yes.
You
People
can't.
don't like it when we get pussy
Yeah,
because it's
you.
like an agenda. Like the
Yeah,
whole society teams up, so the
uh-huh.
original black man won't get no pussy. It's not an issue if the new black man get pussy.
Yeah, the real black.
It's when the original black
Yeah,
man get pussy.
you know what I'm saying?
There's an agenda to keep us womanless, and this agenda to oppress us because we're the enemies,
Yeah,
right?
the new. You know
So
what
we're not supposed to have women, and when we do have women, people get so damn jealous to the point where I
I'm
feel like other men are
saying?
want to
Hurt you.
fight me or do something.
You're right. Like right now, bro. Like imagine, what I'm saying, you 6'3",
This
six.
race be over pussy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You big, tall, handsome black guy going out with a woman, bro. Everybody just looking at you funny, bro. Like they want to hurt you or some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why bro, I don't give a
And
fuck.
I get it from other. I don't only get it from other races. I get it from other black men too.
Other black men, bro. They on that
Like like
talking.
if an attractive woman comes around,
Uh-huh. They looking at
everyone's energy is geared.
you.
People energy is more geared towards me than an attractive female. Like
Yeah,
it's a bad bitch around. Your
yeah,
energy should be more focused on a bad bitch, but your
yeah.
energy is more focused on me to
Uh-huh.
prevent me talking to the bad bitch. It's
Yeah.
like a bad bitch is around. You shouldn't even be paying me attention. You
Tension. They
feel me?
too, bro. Like they
Like
got a
that shit's weird as hell.
at these gyms, bro. It be the same thing, bro. My big tall ass in there working out, bro. A chick could just come around. I'm not even talking, bro. These niggas are looking at you, bro. Like they want to jump me or some shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? All
And
right.
the women a lot of times they be choosing and
Yeah.
they can sense it and they get jealous and
Uh-huh.
they start like swarming around me to
Uh-huh.
cock block. And
Yeah.
I get this from security. Like as soon as a woman comes around and I'm like sexually aroused in public, man, weird shit starts happening. People start forming around me. Policemen start driving by. Security guards start walking by me and shit. I'm like, damn. And it's through the spirit.
Yeah, it's true, bro. It's true, bro. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. I had a Spanish girl, bro. I was dating, and she came from the DR, and I went over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now we was out on a date, bro. The hate I got, bro, it was violent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers was on that timing, bro. Like, but it
You're
was
in Dominican Republic,
yeah. I went there, bro. I had a girl. I had a
and
that's don't
yeah,
go.
and like the local people were so jealous of you
Yeah,
because
bro.
you're an American black man.
Yeah, the American black man, bro. Like they wanted to do something to me, bro. They were treating me.
Yeah, these other people are real jealous towards American black men.
and she was
If
white.
you were African or something, they wouldn't have an issue.
Yeah, yeah. You know what
Like that goes into like I sent you an email kind of talking about like how Africans and Black American men are kind of perceived differently,
Yeah,
and we're like people can energetically tell the difference between the African and an American Black man,
mm-hmm. Bro,
and
you're right, bro.
whereas like we're diverging
And we got different.
into a different race of people.
We got, bro, because the average, bro, we're different, bro. The average African
Yes,
man,
we have a different DNA.
bro, we're literally different. We're literally chosen people, bro. There's no one like us, bro. And the crazy thing is that there's not a lot of us. That's why you feel so lonely, bro. I feel this way because I don't see nobody like me, bro. I don't really see that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel like Africans are your people?
Nah, nah, bro. They don't, bro. I got some African friends, bro, and we're that's it, bro. They don't let me in a culture, bro. They don't fuck with me. They don't really talk with me, bro.
It's crazy. Like where I'm from, African women here, like they'll be giving me like fucking funny faces and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm
Yeah.
from, the African women give you funny faces. If I try to be nice to them,
Mm-hmm.
they don't talk to me. They give me the cold shoulder, but I can still sense the attraction to me from the African women. But they're taught to avoid American Black men because African men, they come here and I
Mm-hmm.
guess they train their women to stay away from us. Everyone play hates on the original American Black men. It's crazy.
You're, you're right, bro. Bro, sometimes I be walking across these women, bro, with these short ass, ugly ass dudes. I'm like, bro, ain't no way you just doing that because the system told you to stay away from me, bro. You know deep down, bro, that I'm that guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
just
these women do want to be with us, but these other races of men are jealous of us,
uh-huh.
and
They
they
train.
instill it in their women. They
Uh-huh.
probably
Probably threaten their women and be like, if I see you with an American Black man,
It's
I'm gonna
over.
beat your ass. I'm gonna do something to you. So they're scared to fuck with us
And
because they get their life threatened not to.
it's literally that deep.
yeah, bro, and their careers and shit, bro. I'm gonna tell you, bro. You could be with a woman, and these dudes will see that woman, try to research her, and just destroy her life for fucking with you, bro. It's that deep, damn, bro. It's like we can't.
These women are scared.
Yeah.
I think I did a video about this before. These women are taught to stay away from us, and then
Uh-huh.
I think they're threatened.
Yeah.
I think these other races of men, even African men, they threaten the women. Hey,
Yeah.
if
You're
I
right.
ever catch you with an American Black man, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass so badly. And these women, they're attracted to us, but they remember what their race of man said, and
Uh-huh.
they see that races of man all around them.
All around them, watching them, bro. Like,
Yeah, watching them. Like nigga, if I see you trying to talk to that American Black man, bro, I'm
you.
gonna fuck you up, and they already know.
Uh-huh. He keeping tabs on me. He's like some Truman Show bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're right, bro. Because these women, bro, they be want to cross that line, bro, but they looking at you and shit like when you're not looking and shit, but they scared, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers around them judging,
They're
bro.
fucking scared, man. They're scared shitless. But
Uh
at the end of the day, all these women gonna come back to us.
huh. You know what I'm
The
saying?
elect women will, but
Bro, you ain't got to scare nothing, bro. These motherfuckers who carry the demonic energy, just know the Most High will protect you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even if a motherfucker try something, bro, their life is gonna go down. I'm gonna tell you one thing I know though. These other races, they know that if they hurt you or do something with you, bro, the punishment they're gonna get, bro, it's not gonna be pretty, bro. Because you're touching the chosen ones, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is why they go so hard, bro, to cop block you, because those genetics you have, bro, is valuable, bro. And you know what I'm saying? They don't want to make more soldiers out
they
here.
don't want to compete with us.
Uh-huh.
People do not like competing with American Black men.
Real,
Women.
yeah.
They're the real ones like us. People don't like competing with us, with
Uh-huh.
women.
Yeah, you're right.
So instead of competing with us straight up, they just tell their women,
Yeah,
hey, don't
on,
fuck with him.
on some covert
Because they
shit.
know they can't beat us.
Uh-huh.
They know they can't beat us.
That's why they control of all the money system and all this shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they know that genetically, bro, we got that. Plus, if we had the money and shit, bro, we'd be good, bro. But bro, it seems like the disciples of God, people like us, it seems like there's not. It's probably you could probably count on your hand in America, bro. Because I don't be meet nobody, bro, in real life, bro, who be like having these thoughts at all, bro. It be like rare, bro. Like not like you know what I'm saying. It's weird, dog. It's weird out here, bro. Shit's real weird, bro.
It's crazy that my father is from Nigeria, and like
Mm-hmm.
my people, Africans, don't accept me
Mm-hmm.
really, especially the women.
Cause
And
you gotta,
it's crazy.
You got a Black American bloodline in you. They can
Yeah, yeah,
smell.
yeah, yeah. My mom's Black American, and they can sense like that American Black men. We're kind of energetically distinct
Yeah,
from
you're right.
African men, and you have to understand like I took a DNA test. I'm like 10% European, so like our DNA is little, our energy is little different from
Yeah,
continental African men,
yeah, you're right.
and they
You're right.
can sense that we're energetically different from them. And like Black people in general, we're very tribalistic.
Yeah,
We're
you're right.
extremely tribalistic amongst each other.
Yeah, you're right.
And that's just natural. Africans are tribalistic. Black
Yeah,
people in general are tribalistic because that's how we were for thousands of years. It's ingrained in our DNA to be like that, you
you're
know.
right, bro.
So
Definitely tribalistic at all, bro. It's all tribal, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
but to me, bro, it seems like in America, bro, like to me, that's why I'm trying to get my money up so I could travel more, bro. Because that's the only way it seems like you could really like fuck bitches in peace, bro. It's just like even though these other places they be on your ass, bro, they don't be want to really try, but like they still have that.
Man, it's so bad where I'm from. Where me as a black man,
Mm-hmm.
like I get a vibe that if I try to talk to a female, she might fuck around, start screaming, and call the police or something.
Yeah,
But they
yeah,
be choosing at the same time.
get you lynched.
It's weird. Yes, it's that spirit up here where I'm from.
Uh-huh.
It's getting back to like the 1940s,
Yeah,
where it's damn near illegal for a black man to speak to a woman. Socially, it's illegal.
you're
You
right,
know,
bro.
it's
Damn right.
getting back to those times. Huh?
Mm-hmm. Definitely right, bro. That's the energy bro. I don't know what's going on in America, bro. But all I know, bro, shit's getting demonic out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? To me, bro, it seems like it's like everybody got a agenda against you for what? I don't know, bro. This got to be unconscious though. I don't think they just wake up and just plan this shit. There's a demons inside of them, bro. That's doing
Um,
that.
it's crazy
Hmm.
with white people. It's more conscious with white people. They know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they
The
definitely know.
motherfuckers who don't know shit that's going on really and just being more led by just spirit,
Yeah,
it's the niggas
it's a
and
nigga,
shit.
bro.
They
I'm
don't
telling
know. 2/3 don't know what the hell is going on. But the white people know exactly who we are.
you, bro. Some
They
of these,
just play dumb. The niggas are just actually dumb. The white people play dumb. White
bro,
people are well read. They read the whole Bible, man. They know everything because white people have to know who the
because
black man is because we're their enemy and they have the power and they can lose that power. So they have to know. They have to be on game
you're right, bro.
because they're the ones with power and they
Mhm.
can potentially lose that power.
Yep. And the
You
most
know.
take that away. But you know what I'm saying? Bro, when I be walking around, bro, I be seeing a lot of these black dudes out here, bro, they look like a different species of human, bro. Like
Yes.
they don't they act like
Black
animals, bro.
black people we're genetically divergent from each other.
Uh-huh. You're right.
The original black man, we're the original black man in the image of the Most High.
Yep.
Biologically, we're the real black men. These
Hmm.
YNs and these
Hmm.
other types of black men,
Yeah, those aren't real. Those are
biologically, they literally are not black men. Those are males who happen to be black. They're not
yeah.
real black men.
Even the way they speak is different, bro.
Yes,
It's
the whole energy is different.
very feminine. Bro, you know what's crazy too? Okay, just 30, all right, just 40, 30, a couple of decades ago, bro, a lot of black men were in medical school. They were making money. They were tall. They were doing good with women. And it's just like, what happened? How could that big shift just happen in like a couple of decades, bro? How could that just go away and just disappear, bro? Into nowhere, bro? That
Man,
happened.
one of the things is the music, the
Uh-huh.
culture, doing drugs, sipping lean, popping pills,
That's why I don't like.
listening to this degenerate trap music and shit. You know,
What happened?
social media has sped up the rate of evolution.
You're right. You're right.
We're being bombarded by imagery, music, 24/7. That's negative, and
Mm-hmm.
it's sped up the rate of biological evolution.
Mm-hmm. Because
So we're evolving nowadays even faster
bro,
than
because
past generations.
right, because when did black people become the face of criminality when white people were literally lynching niggas just a couple years ago, bro? You know what I'm saying? Now we just these violent ass niggas, like these new dudes they got as a face of black men, bro. That's not us. We're not the face of violence, bro. We're not violent people, bro. We're God's people, bro.
Yeah,
These
historically, black people are not violent. We're
yeah,
actually docile. And actually, one of black Americans' historical weaknesses is that
mhm.
we're so fucking docile.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't have that killer instinct. We've had all the inventions.
Mm-hmm.
We have all the cultural creations, but our number one weakness is our fucking docility.
Very accepting of
And
people.
I like to say Black Americans are the LeBron James of basketball. Like LeBron James had all the accolades, the stats, but
Yeah,
the only thing he doesn't have over Michael Jordan is that fucking killer
yeah,
instinct. Black
yeah,
Americans, we don't really have that fucking killer
yeah.
instinct
Like how the
to
Jews and
go crazy on these
that.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
The Haitians had it.
yeah. The Haitians have it, and
Black
yeah,
Americans don't have it.
yeah. You're right. Oh my
Like
God.
there were slave revolts by Black Americans, but they
Yeah,
never really did what the Haitians did.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They took that
Because
bitch.
we're docile. Black Americans are just docile,
Bro,
and
you
that's
know,
how Black Americans we were cultivated on the
yeah,
slave plantation to be docile.
yeah, bro. You know what's crazy? There's a lot of
That
hate.
slave genetics is still in our people to be docile.
Yeah, you're right. You know what's crazy? And there's a lot of Haitians down here, and me and them get along, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, I could feel the warrior spirit, bro. And it's just like something just resonates. Because to me, bro, I can't stay
You
up.
know why? You know why the original black men were under attack? One of the reasons
Yeah,
it's because we have that revolutionary warrior spirit.
yeah, they could sense, it, bro.
They can sense that shit, right? They can sense that if shit pop off, those are the
Yeah,
black men who are gonna try to rise up.
yeah,
They
you're
can
right,
sense that shit, man.
bro. Because they know, bro. I'm the type who would have led a slave revolt, bro. They know that shit. They
Me
know.
too. I'm that type of black man too.
I would have.
But we can't do it because most
Yeah,
if you're on a plantation, you're one slave, you're the only slave on the plantation who wants to revolt. You can't revolt with only one person because
yeah,
all the other slaves around you want
yeah.
to stay on the plantation because they've been fucking brainwashed.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
We're
Some shit
living on a big slave plantation right now. It's modern day slave plantation.
you can't do nothing, bro. You don't got no army with you, bro. Like me, bro. Sometimes I be around these white folks, bro. I just want to tell them some shit like, bro, I ain't scared of you, bro. What fuck you think the shit is, bro? I ain't no slave or none of that shit. I be want to go off, bro. So I just leave, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I got that.
Me
I'm,
too, man. I understand your feeling 100%.
bro. I don't know what it is, bro. I could just be sitting down, bro, and this is just like this revolutionary spirit just comes inside of me, bro. Like I don't know where it comes from, bro. I don't know if it's from my ancestors or what, bro. But it's
It's
just
from your ancestors. This shit's genetic.
yeah. It's all genetic. I got the genetics from the revolution, bro.
Most, 2/3 of our people have to be destroyed because 2/3 of our people are genetic degenerates because of slavery and colonization.
Yeah,
Slavery and colonization
yeah.
has weakened the genetics of majority of our people. And the
Hmm.
1/3 of us who do make it into the kingdom of Israel were
Yeah,
the black people who were genetically strengthened by slavery and colonization.
you're right. You're right.
Only a small what happened to our people was so bad they either made us or broke us.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
It broke most of us genetically,
Uh-huh. The strong.
especially black women.
Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm
Black
saying?
women, they have the
Yeah,
white man's genetics in them,
yeah, they're
and
done.
most of them, like
Hmm.
most of them, they have that desire to be with a white man, and you can't really blame them because it's in their genetics. They've been
Yeah,
sleeping with the white man for over 600 years.
you're right.
That's why they see the black man, the original black man, as their enemy.
As your
You know
enemy.
why black women, they don't see the new black men, the YNs, and the niggas with dreads and tattoos. They don't see that type of black
Oh,
male as the enemy. You know why?
yeah.
Because
Well,
her DNA doesn't recognize those types of black men as biologically being black men.
yeah, you're right. And I'm be wondering, bro. You seen all these women say they're messing with down low men. I'm like, where are you finding these dudes from, bro? That means you're purposely picking them, bro, or something. Because there's real black men out here who don't got no kids or no shit like that. You don't talk about them. You talking about dudes down low and YNs and homeless and all this crazy shit, bro. Because you're not messing with real men, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing too, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that revolutionary spirit, I gotta control it, bro. Because I don't want to. I don't want to get myself in no trouble, bro. But you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel you. People can sense that shit on me. They can sense it on us.
Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying?
That shit's genetic. Most of our people today
Mm-hmm.
are
They don't have
will
that.
be the slaves who
Uh-huh.
wanted to be slaves on the plantation, who did not want to revolt. That's most black people today.
I would
The
have got.
ones who did not want to revolt. And that's
Yeah,
just genetic. It's
yeah.
genetic, man.
I would have got
Most of
killed.
our people, most black people do not want to
Uh-huh.
escape the white man's
Uh-huh. Arm.
power structure.
Uh-huh. They want to
Most
work.
black people want to be under the white man's control
Yeah.
because there are people are fucking slaves. We're damaged from what happened to us.
You're right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I have a deep theory.
Hmm. Go ahead.
Up here where I'm from,
Yeah.
I get a vibe, I get a spirit from black people. From like certain black people, I get a spirit that they like they're watching over me, like they're my
That's
plant, like they're my slave overseer.
yeah. You're right. I get that
I get
feeling.
that spirit
I
from
love.
certain black people that they're watching over me like they're my slave overseer. And I notice I don't get it from dark skinned black people, really.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll get it from a dark skinned black person, but I mainly get it from black people, black Americans who are brown skinned. And I always wonder why. Why am I getting that slave overseer
Mhm.
spirit?
Yeah.
That they're watching over me, keeping tabs on me from like brown skinned black people. Then I came to the conclusion is that the brown skinned black people are descendants of the biracial
Hmm.
black people who were the slave plantation overseers during slavery. A lot of the plantation overseers during slavery
Hmm.
were biracial people who are half black, half white. And their descendants are present day lighter skinned, brown skinned black people. And that overseer gene is still in them genetically.
You're right, bro.
That's some deep shit, isn't it?
You're definitely right, bro. A
I
lot of
get the spirit that they like these black Americans are like watching over me like I'm their slave, keeping tabs on me.
Mhm.
And I feel that's like I feel the spirit that it comes from slavery. That's the spirit that I get.
just
Like,
like a
why are you watching over me like I'm your slave? I get this vibe that they're watching over me so much that they want to control. Like they don't want me to leave
mhm.
their vicinity.
Yeah. Always
Like
got to be. Yeah. Just like how our genetics traveled from, you know what I'm saying, hundreds of years and we still got our spirit, the same thing happened to them. Their genetics have been tainted with the white
but
man DNA. You know what I'm saying?
yes, with the white man's DNA, and
Hmm.
it's turned off.
Yeah.
You know, your atmosphere, your environment can
Yeah.
trigger certain genes that are dormant,
Yeah.
right? If I have a certain gene
Uh-huh.
for sweating,
Yeah.
that gene is not going to be turned on during the winter. It's going to be turned on when it's warm.
Warm. Yeah.
These racist genes that a lot of black people have from slavery, the
Yeah.
coon gene,
Yeah.
it only gets turned on when the environment gets more racist.
You're right, bro.
Because in the 90s and the 2000s, black people were not acting like this
You're right. We were
at
much more.
all.
We were
I
much.
get that cock block energy even more from other black people.
You're right.
Like they don't want me to speak to a female because it was like that during slavery.
Yeah.
Slaves would watch over other slaves to prevent them from speaking to women and shit.
You're right, bro. It's really crazy, bro. How we break this shit down and it's all
It's
true.
sad. Our people are genetically damaged from slavery. It was that bad. That shit's still in us. It's sorry. It's sad.
All, all the behaviors we have right now is all from slavery. The Willie Lynch system. It all comes down, bro. It all comes down in one bottle, bro. We're really damaged, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know what crazy too? That slave trade, that slave Atlantic trade, a lot of the weaker black people died out. The stronger people here, they have been damaged badly, bro.
Yes, we're the genetic winners.
Yeah, yeah. From all those hundreds of years, bro.
And guess what?
Hmm.
The You notice how Africa does not succeed in anything.
Yeah, because all the greats are here.
Yeah, they Africa does not succeed in sports. Africa cannot win the World Cup.
Nothing. Uh-huh.
Africa has all the minerals and the natural resources to be
Hmm.
successful. No one has the natural resources that Africa has, but they're still in poverty. You know
That's
why?
yeah.
Because the motherfuckers who are not enslaved, a lot of them are the genetic degenerates who the white man did not choose to enslave. The white man chose to enslave
The strong one.
the strong Africans and the intelligent Africans who are like architects and shit,
Yeah.
so we can build up America.
Hmm.
The
You're
dumb ones and the physically weak ones, a lot of them were left on the continent.
yeah, left
That's
back.
why Africa cannot succeed in anything.
You're right. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers when they be like, yo, that dude is run fast, jump high, he got African genetics. No, he got African American genetics, dude. Not
Yes,
African, bro. Africans don't do that, dude. Straight up,
yes,
you know? A lot of these people gotta understand that, dog. That this shit is African American. We're literally our own kind right now, bro. It's not. And there's literally different African Americans within the African American, because not all of us are.
Yeah, we're not all the same race.
You're
Because
right.
we don't all have the same bloodline.
Yep.
Some
Hmm.
of us have the white man's
Great.
hormones.
Yep. Yep.
Some of us have the white man's bloodline, and we're not all the same race. Like me and Stephen Curry
Uh-huh.
are not the same race.
Or Clay Thompson.
We're the same race in an American construct, but scientifically,
Or not.
we're
Yep.
not the same race. Even
Yep.
me and Kyrie Irving, we're not the same race.
Everything is different. That's what
Yes,
my homeboy of
like
mine
like Kyrie
said.
Irving, he'll never get the pushback that we get
Yeah. You're right.
because he's brown skinned and he
Yeah.
doesn't have like that black man demeanor. I can
Yeah.
tell he has like the spirit of the white man
Yep. You're right. You're right. So yeah,
on
you're
him.
definitely right. That's why my other homeboy doesn't know what I'm talking about, because he
Like the
reminds me.
brown skinned black man,
Yeah.
most brown skinned black men who are lighter skinned, like the brown skinned peanut butter complected, a
Yeah.
lot of them are of the white man's seed. So
Yeah.
they get treated differently. And I'll
Yeah.
talk to certain brown skinned black men and they don't experience what I experience. And I'll tell them, hey, I can't talk to women, I can't do this, woo doo woo. And they'd
Yeah.
be like, no, it's not because of this or that. It's because it's something wrong with you. They won't say it, but they'll try to hint to it. It's like, oh, you're just not doing something right. In my mind, I'm thinking,
You're
no, you have a different experience because biologically, you're not a black man like me.
you're right. You're right, bro. They're gaslighting your ass, bro. Damn, bro. It's like these dudes
And,
don't.
and they'll get offended because they'll take it as though like, how come he experiencing these things? I'm not experiencing these things. It's because I'm not a real black man, and they get offended because they take it as though I'm taking a jab at their blackness.
Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. I'm telling you, bro. Even though we're dark skinned, bro, bro, I'm telling you, I've seen some dudes that are real dark skinned, bro, and I know
Most
they,
most of the Hebrews are dark skinned black men.
yeah,
Most of
you're
the bloodline Hebrews
dark skinned.
who are catching hell, it's
Yeah,
not the lighter skinned black men. A couple of them are lighter skinned, but most of them are darker skinned.
yeah, you're right. Let me ask you this: you have a beard, bro?
For the most part, I don't have a beard, but I'm just now growing beard hair.
Yeah. To be honest with you, bro, I got the genetics to grow beard, right? And I'm gonna tell you, bro, when I'm fully beard up, bro, like, bro, that's when I get the most darkest energy, bro. And another thing
Man,
is,
I think I will grow a beard eventually.
yeah,
My dad had a beard, but I don't think he had one until like a later age.
yeah,
Some people don't get it until like they're in their mid 30s or something. And I'm just now really growing it.
bro, I'm telling you, bro,
I mean, I don't have a full beard. I'm starting to grow the little like specks.
yeah, I'm telling you, bro, it be different. And, all right, look, because, bro, the way my genetics is, bro, is that my face, I kind of have a white bone structure underneath when I shave my beard off. Well, I'm telling you, bro, when my face is fully bearded up,
I
bro.
have an African bone structure like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
one of the reasons I catch hell too.
Yeah, that's true too. They could tell, bro. I'm telling you, bro. When I got a beard on, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, because it's hiding those features, bro. Bro, they treat me foul. They treat me bad, bro. But spiritually, I'm still a black man. But when I shave my beard down and they get to see all that jawline and all that nonsense, bro, they act different. But still, I still get dark energy, bro, because I'm still dark skinned. But
You
still,
said you have like the European like bone structure.
yeah, because my mom, bro, my
Like
mom's
what about your bone structure do you think is European?
he has a European jawline, bro. Like
What do you mean? Like it's
yeah.
square?
Yeah, it's kind of square. Yeah, it's kind of square, diamond
I have a
square.
square jawline too,
Yeah,
but I
that's.
still have like I feel like an African bone structure like a motherfucker though.
But I still got African features. It's just that
Like my
that.
cheekbones are very African, and I
Yeah,
get that from my father. My
yeah,
jawline, I get my jawline more from my mother.
yeah. It's because I don't really got a straight from Africa, but you know what I'm saying. But like Nigerian, if I had a Niger like a fully Niger, because Black Americans they mix. So I'm gonna have some European facial features there and no, but it's
Yeah,
still
you're
African.
you're Jamaican though, right?
Yeah, I'm Jamaican.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. My dad,
So you damn near. I mean, Jamaicans they're a little different from Black Americans. So.
yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. We look different and stuff like that, but we're still like to me. Bro, certain African. I don't really got Jamaican friends like that, which is weird, but but I understand your pain because I go through the same thing. I do.
When my hair is growing out, people
Mhm.
treat me like I'm a wild animal.
Same thing too. What type of hair texture?
And
Bro, because I realized I got three different textures in my hair. The front, the
Um,
middle, bro.
my hair texture kind of like changes sometimes,
Yeah,
but it's pretty like for the most part I have kinky hair like most black people do.
yeah, me
But
too.
sometimes my hair grows out a little bit more curlier.
Yeah,
But
mine
right
too.
now my hair is kinky as hell.
Yeah, you're right. That's how my hair grows
We
too,
kind
bro.
of talked about this before, like
Yeah,
since like I'm 10% European, sometimes my European DNA is more activated. We kind of
yeah,
talked about this before.
you're right. That's definitely real. It's definitely a real phenomenon, bro. But
Right now it's like hot as hell where I'm at.
yeah,
So
you
right
said,
now I'm giving off the more African look,
yeah, you're right. I'm telling
darker.
you, it's hot, bro. I'm definitely African. But when it's cold, bro, I don't know why that
Yeah,
happens,
when it gets colder in the winter, like I get a little lighter. My lips start to get like a lighter color.
bro.
My nose shrinks.
Yep. Here starts
Kind of
curling.
my facial features get kind of more like prettier.
Yep. Exactly what happens to me too, bro. Uh-huh. Anytime it's cold, that goes down. But all I gotta say, bro, is just it's weird, bro. It's really weird, bro. White people know everything about genetics too. They study that shit.
Yes, man. The only people who are dumb out here are niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know shit. Out here, the black people
Are so dumb. They don't have a where I'm from. The black people they don't have a worldview outside of the NBA and the NFL.
Yeah,
They
you're
don't
right.
watch. They don't watch boxing. They don't watch soccer. They don't pay attention to the world events. All they know about NBA, NFL. That's it.
Definitely dark out here, my way. But all we can do, bro, is just like we gotta go through, bro. A lot of these motherfuckers, bro, even though they come with that energy, they can't really do nothing. That's all I gotta say, bro. It's just all talk, bro, from the devil, bro.
When the shit hits the fan,
Yeah,
motherfuckers gonna be trying some shit though.
yeah, you're right. That's how I'm trying
The
to go.
shit's finna hit the fan soon. I told you about that boxing event.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. The
This
Mexicans,
race war,
yeah,
it's gonna start from like regular white people. It's gonna start off between blacks and Mexicans.
yeah, you're right, bro. Bro, I know in Chicago, bro. Bro. You got a lot of Mexicans up there, huh? Up that side, huh?
Yes, yes, a lot of Mexicans, and they're racist as hell. They don't like hiring black men.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to 10 different temp agencies. Up here, the temp agencies are controlled by Mexicans. Whenever I go to a temp agency, and they always tell me they don't have any work available. And I know it's bullshit because all 20 temp agencies in Chicago, ain't none of y'all got any work available.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to freeze out the black man from the workforce. These immigrants are working against us, man.
Mm-hmm. Damn, bro.
That's why black people were not
Yeah, we're very
rioting with them in Los Angeles because these Mexicans are not our friends.
they're not your friends. They're backstabbers, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the Mexican woman loves the black man. That's what I heard too,
Yeah,
bro.
they love us. They love us, but they can't fuck with us because what we said earlier.
Yeah. Yeah,
Their
those
men beat their ass and tell
Mexicans,
them, hey, you better not fuck with that black guy unless I'm gonna beat your ass.
they're very
You better
abusive.
not.
Uh-huh.
That's what they tell their women. That's what Mexican men tell Mexican women. If I catch you with a black man,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
They
beat your ass.
they call them
So
putas
they're
and
scared. They're scared. Mexican women are scared to fuck with black men.
all these other races are deep down, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only place I heard that they not really messing with black men like that is Brazil, and I know why, bro. Most of our people after the slave ship, they went down to Brazil, bro. You know what I'm saying? But that's a far way off, bro. Up these parts, up in the north of these parts, bro. Literally, are you a black man, bro? Trying to get a woman talk, even just having a woman or some shit, it's gonna go down, bro. Motherfuckers gonna be on your ass, bro. They gonna be trying you, bro. It's like you can't.
Man, these other races of people, they're so jealous of us. They're jealous because they know who we are.
Yeah.
They know we're the sons of the Most High. We're His chosen people, and they're jealous. And they know in the Bible it says
Mhm.
the Bible says the Most High's chosen men.
we have dominion over everything on this earth. Meaning we have dominion over their women too.
Yeah.
Their women belong to us and they know it.
Yeah. That's how you be catching them. Even sometimes when they man, bro, they be looking at your ass. Yeah, okay, I'm supposed to be with him. Really, bro. All this shit is artificial, bro. It's just like in nature, bro. If the white man didn't have guns or none of that shit, bro, we would control this shit, really, bro. If they have guns,
Yes.
they made all that shit. And women could
The white
tell.
man's claim to fame was was his gun.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't invent the gun. The Asian did.
The
Without the
Asian.
gun,
Yeah.
the white man would be genetically extinct right now. Without the gun, all these little white women would be getting fucked by black men.
You're
That's the
right.
only claim to fame is that gun.
Damn.
That's the only thing that's keeping them alive is that gun.
Uh-huh. Right.
That's the only thing.
All that damn gun and you know what I'm saying, and laws made for them, bro. That it'll be over with, bro. They'll be gone.
Why do you think there's all these sexual harassment laws
Mm-hmm.
for?
Black men.
So black men won't be able to fuck all these white women.
Bro, you know all of this lynching and all this shit is from the dating market back in the day. Sex and white men, black men, white women, black men. It all stems from us, bro. All these lynchings, these killings, mob groups, all that shit is rooted in racism and
Yeah,
jealousy of the black man's sexuality, bro. Look how these dudes talk about us on the NFL. Look at them, those long arms, jumping high, like this fetish, bro. Like even the white men got fetish for black men, bro. And these white women, they all got like some weird dark fetish for us, bro. Some shit. I don't know what's going on with these dudes, bro. It's weird out here, dog.
man. Yeah, the white.
Man, he has an obsession with the black man's sexuality.
Big time.
Whenever I'm in public and I'm sexually aroused, I get a vibe that damn near everyone is like revolving around my sexuality. It's like that's weird. I don't like other men paying attention to me in that type of way. Like they're so obsessed with our sexuality.
Mhm.
Like the white man hates us, but he admires us at the same time. It's weird.
It's weird, bro. Looking at you like a specimen or some shit in the gym. Bro, it's weird. That's why they be having these little communities with black men literally pounding their wives and shit like that. But they don't talk about that shit. That shit is common out here. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy out here, boy. It's weird. These women know, bro. You got to.
Man, whenever I talk to Africans about the Hebrew Israelite thing, they don't like it.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't like it. And I used to think Africans are our brothers and shit. Now that thought's kind of changing.
You're gonna learn quick, bro. They don't fuck with you at all. They'll sell you out, bro. They sold you first. You don't think they're gonna sell you again?
I already know.
Uh-huh.
And some Africans are Hamites.
Yeah, you're right.
Some of them are Israelites like us, but some of them are Hamites.
Yeah.
And I can tell the difference between the two
Mm-hmm.
most of the time. Like the
Yeah.
part of Nigeria my dad comes from, you ever heard of the Igbo people?
Igbo?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard about those.
A lot of Jamaicans descend from the Igbo people.
Yeah.
Most Igbo people are Israelites.
Yeah.
That's why in Nigeria, everyone hates on the Igbos. Everyone hates on them.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. This yeah. Bro, we're intelligence is on another level. And you ain't gonna tell me it's all the white man DNA that's causing the intelligence. That's not true, because I'm not
Nah,
and white or not. I'm probably same as you, probably 10%,
black
15%.
people
We're naturally intelligent people.
Yeah. We're not
We're just
dumb.
naturally intelligent. We had kingdoms in Africa who are technologically advanced. They just don't
Look,
teach us our real history
bro,
in
look.
school books.
The way, bro, black people are naturally intelligent for the earth. The way the white man was constructed, he's constructed in a way that he uses his left brain. That's why he could do physics. These Asians could make guns and shit like that. Black
We can
people,
do that. We can do that stuff too. We already did physics and all that shit.
most high didn't.
There were physics and all that in Africa,
Yeah,
in ancient Egypt and shit.
you're,
We can do that too.
yeah, you're definitely right. But I feel like high doesn't want us to be doing all that shit, to be making bombs and all this nonsense, bro. We definitely have the capability to, but I don't think he's activating that part of us, bro, because he doesn't want us to be responsible for the destruction of this earth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of black people, bro, they're literally demonic,
Man, we
bro.
created mathematics.
Yeah, you're right.
Black man created mathematics. White man didn't create shit. At one point in time, these white people were fucking living in caves, bro.
You're right. I think the black man domesticated it. I think the Moors had them as slaves, right? The Moors had
Yeah.
slaves. They conquered Europe. Come like motherfuckers forgot all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know how the white man,
Mm-hmm.
like the
Yeah, you breaking up. Try to reroute, bro. You broke up. See if you can fix your mic, bro. Because I don't know what's happening. You blanked out. I'm still live. I'm just gonna wait for him to come pop up back. Are you back in? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, you popped out. Yeah, go ahead. What you was on? Yeah.
We were talking about like the European slave traders. They
Yeah.
got the ocean routes, the slave ship routes from the Black Moors.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. That's how you talking about
They got
Columbus.
that shit from the Black Moors
Yeah.
because the Black Moors were already navigating all around the world, and we taught the Europeans the voyage navigation routes of the ocean and everything.
You're right, bro. I need a shirt that says Black More, bro. That will piss motherfuckers off, bro. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Walking around with that shirt. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm a Moor, dog. I got that jeans too. We all got that jeans.
Yeah,
You know? A black Israelite, black Egyptian, bro. Bro. One thing about white people, bro, the only black people that bother them is the ones that revel. That's why, bro. Even though Malcolm, man, you still had that spirit. You know what I'm saying? And they got rid of him, bro. Like to me, Malcolm X was stronger than MLK. MLK was a jit, was a pussy, bro.
yeah. MLK then led black people to be damn docile, but I still respect what he did.
Yeah,
I still respect it because I understand it. But like he Malcolm X was more with the revolutionary spirit, and Martin Luther King just led black people to assimilate into white society and
yeah.
not have our own shit.
Now these motherfuckers got us under control. We can't even get, you know what I'm saying, jobs and all this shit. And another thing too, bro, it's weird, bro. It's weird out here. Even within black people, bro, we don't all support each other because these other people, bro, even some the Caribbean people, bro, they be only supporting their own country, bro. They don't be like fucking with these other, like we're not united at all, bro. Like we're so divided, bro. It's insane. We'll never have power, bro, or never be shit.
Yeah, like with the current crop of black people are crabs in the barrel.
Yeah, big
You
time.
can't even you know how like sometimes you need a wingman up
Yeah,
here where I'm from.
yeah.
You can't even have another black man be your wingman to talk to a group of women because up here black men don't like seeing other black men get pussy.
Wow, that's crazy. And you know what's crazy today, bro? Today I went to the supermarket, bro, and there's this black guy in front of me, bro. And he had a little girl on him, bro. You should have saw how the YN was looking at him, bro. Like he wanted to kill him, bro, just for talking to that chick, bro. And he don't even know that girl. I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy. You don't know that man, bro. You looking at him with such hatred, bro. Like you want to take him out or some shit, just because he talking to a girl.
I get that vibe too.
Uh-huh. It's crazy, bro.
I get that vibe, man. Like
Mhm.
the other men sometimes, even other black men specifically, when damn they want to fight me or do something to me over a damn female
They know
that
that.
he, a female that he didn't sleep with, a female that I never slept with.
Mhm.
Dudes will get on that with you. It's weird, and they only do that to black men.
Yeah,
And man, a lot of the stuff that we go through has
yeah,
a biological reason, man. It's that white man's DNA in our
yeah,
people.
yeah.
That's white man's DNA. That's not the black man's DNA. That's not the black man's DNA.
The cop block, because we're too
No, no.
women. We're not supposed to be simps. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the white man's DNA. The white man's DNA doesn't like black men getting pussy.
Yeah. You know, I think it's exaggerated too because your height
And
and
that's because white men are not actually men to begin with, but
uh
those are
yeah,
actually a lot of them are Neanderthals.
Asian people are big Neanderthals too. They're
Yeah.
beyond
And
being.
they have Neanderthal instincts in them that causes them to see black men,
Uh-huh.
which are anatomically, biologically human, as
Yeah,
their biological
and-
competitors.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, they're interbred with them with those Neanderthals big time, big time. They're interbred with them motherfuckers, bro.
They try to say like the scientists try to say Europeans are only like 2% Neanderthal. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, no, 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 no.
You
That
know
can't.
how you know how Europeans have white skin
Yeah,
and straight hair
and these different colored
and
eyes.
light eyes? They
Uh-huh.
got those genes directly from Neanderthals. Those are Neanderthal genes.
Hmm. That's how these.
Neanderthals were white skin.
Mhm.
Humans who migrated into Europe were dark skin.
Bro, and another thing too, bro. What I know people are very very obsessed with the Nephilim. I don't know what they got with the Nephilim, bro, but they always be talking about that shit online, bro. This Nephilim shit, bro. I don't know what type of connection they got with those things, bro. But
I heard about the Nephilims before.
those were bastard children of the fallen angels,
Yeah,
and they.
that's what like current day white people are, I believe.
Yep, yep. The
White people are not man. They're
yeah.
not man.
Uh-huh.
Man were made in God's image.
Yep.
The only people who are made in God's image are his chosen people who are black people.
Hmm.
So we're the only man. They're not man. They're Homo sapiens, but they're not man. You
This
know, just
this
like a dog and a wolf are both canines, but they're not both dogs. A
yeah,
wolf is a canine, but a wolf is not a dog.
yeah,
He's the same species as a dog, but he's a different subspecies.
yeah. This is why I do not take, bro. I do not take these but you know how these people, these Jews and these Palestinians, all these people be going crazy over religion and killing themselves. I'm like, bro, none of you are God's chosen people, bro. Like, why are y'all going the most, doing all this shit for what, bro? You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you.
Uh-huh. Like this shit is weird, bro. Like they take religion like on a is like we're spiritual, bro. Like we're in tune with the spiritual connection to God. They're strictly by the book, bro. They don't have a connection, a spiritual connection to no one, bro. They only read chapters and shit like that. There's nothing inside of them. There's no soul, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. As a disciple of God, bro, violence should not. I mean, bro, to be honest with you, in the end times, God wants us to speak out. To me, bro, if I see some demonic shit going down, bro, I'm gonna call it out, bro. I'm not gonna be scared, bro. I'm gonna walk up to a motherfucker and tell him, like, bro, you got some demonic ass energy, bro. May the Lord God bless you or some shit. I'm not scared to do that, bro. Because you gotta tell demons when you see them, bro. God doesn't want you to be scared and docile and
It's
scared.
crazy. It like we don't think about it this way
Yeah.
because we're so deep in the end times that we kind of
Uh-huh.
we take things like it's like everyday reality.
Yeah.
It's a war against like mankind. In the Bible, it talks about like mankind and mankind needs to be saved in the end time. I'm
Yeah.
kind of paraphrasing,
Yeah.
but you know, in the Bible, when it says mankind needs to be saved, they're not talking about white people. White people are not mankind.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
We all taught that every we're all mankind. We're not all man. Only black people are mankind.
Mm-hmm.
Certain black people. Some of us come from the white man's bloodline.
Mm-hmm. Bro. Bro, I
We're
swear.
not all man. White Europeans are not mankind.
Mm-hmm.
They're like Neanderthal hybrids. They're not mankind.
Bro, one time I was at the beach, bro, I saw this white man with a kid in a fucking trolley, bro. The kid did not look human, bro. His ass looked like an alien. I was like, what in the fuck is going on, bro? This shit is weird out here, dog. Like, but you see the way white people operate is like they don't like. It's like they got like, bro. You know how dolphins have their own language and codes, bro. That's how they act, bro. Like you can't understand what's going on. Like they're alien or some shit, like a different species or some shit, bro. You're trying to decode out here, bro.
But that is true. What we were speaking on earlier,
Uh-huh.
our brains are hardwired differently. Black
Yeah,
people and white people.
yeah,
Even when I watch soccer, you ever watch soccer?
yeah. I watch that.
I
Yeah,
know. I know Jamaica. They're playing in the Concacaf Cup. If you pay attention to that,
yeah. Uh-huh.
I watched Jamaica play against Guatemala. They lost, but
Uh-huh.
Jamaica also played against like this other team. They won the last game, but I'm rooting for Jamaica though because they're black.
Yeah,
But even like Africans and Europeans play soccer completely different.
yeah,
And one of the reasons why Africans don't succeed in soccer
yeah,
is because coaches try to use European tactics on African players and it never works out.
yeah. You're right. You're right.
Because Europeans and Africans think differently.
Their brain. Yeah,
African soccer is not based off of tactics.
yeah. It's a
African soccer is based off of having fun and rhythm.
rhythm. You're right. You're right.
European soccer is based off of tactics. Tactics do matter in African soccer, but they're not.
Mhm,
They come like that. African soccer tactics don't come first.
mhm,
Having fun and confidence and rhythm
mhm.
comes first in African soccer. But these coaches, they assume European tactics are the only way to play soccer, and they try to force European tactics
Mhm.
on the African brain, and it never works.
Never works.
Tactics deal with how you think.
Yeah,
Africans don't think like Europeans. That's why Africa never wins a World Cup, because you
yeah.
have to tailor the tactics with how your brain is hardwired.
This is why you even see it in basketball. A difference with how black people play basketball and white people. It's a difference, bro. We're more athletic, jumpy, getting happy.
We move different.
Move
Even in
different.
soccer, African soccer players, we pass the ball differently.
Yeah, we do more tricks. We're more. It's like we're having fun. We dance. It's like rhythm, as he said. Like to them, bro, it's all serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all tactics. All this. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely working.
Man, if I coached an African team, they would win the World Cup because I know how the African brain is hardwired.
Yep, yep, yep,
If I
yep,
was an African coach, if I
yep.
coached an African team for the World Cup, I would have my players practicing with their favorite music playing,
Mm-hmm.
just so they can get in that rhythm. Oh, having fun,
Yep. Exactly.
playing in a rhythm.
Yep.
Like Senegal played England the other day, like a couple weeks ago. Senegal beat England 3-1, and it's because Senegal plays soccer with like a rhythm. And England, they were all technical on defense,
Yeah.
but Senegal was just threading through their defense so easily because they were playing like in a comfortable rhythm. They
Yeah.
beat England 3-1
Yeah.
because Senegal plays soccer like they're Africans. Nigeria tries to play soccer like they're Europeans, and that shit doesn't work out.
For security, monitor and recording all activity at
You good?
Yeah, I got to move away from this McDonald's. They're like, never mind. This McDonald's, they're listening to this whole conversation. They can hear everything I'm saying.
Okay.
It just said that through security. The security camera was like, "Oh, we're listening through the audio of everything that's being said," and something like that. So I had to walk away from the McDonald's. You know, they're always watching over the black man. Every little thing we do. That's why they have cameras everywhere. You know why they have cameras everywhere? Do you know why they have cameras everywhere?
They call them gang stalkers, bro.
Do you know why they have cameras everywhere you go?
To watch
To
your
watch
ass.
over the black man 24/7.
Damn.
They have to watch over us 24/7 to make sure we don't do something revolutionary or to make sure we don't fuck
Plan.
women in public.
Just like how in the plan they have black overseers watching your ass. Oh, he about to do that, massa. He about to plan this shit. You just go tell massa to go get him. It's the same shit, bro. They be having all these cameras and systems in place, bro.
Imagine if there are no black men living in America. Not one black man ever lived in America.
Do you
No.
think they'll have all these cameras everywhere?
Uh-huh. You're right. And a lot of these laws would be
Come
looser, bro.
on. They will have no law.
Uh-huh.
Europeans are not
Mm-hmm.
don't have morals. Historically, Europeans do not have morals. Why do they have
Sa-
all these laws for?
They're savage people, bro. They was just attention
They're savage
lynching.
people.
Yeah.
Man, if there are no black men in this society, these white men will be fucking these women in public, having orgies and shit.
Mm-hmm. Just how they be rolling around in the mud and all type of crazy shit, bro. That's their culture, bro. Fully savage, bro. We're actually more cultured and civilized than them, to be honest with you. They on some wild shit. You not believe it, bro. Mm-hmm. All these weird sex kinks and
Man,
fetishes.
imagine if there are no black men in society, but there are only black women here in America.
Oh, you'll
Well,
be.
boy, they'll be running trains on these black women on the corner in public. That's what they're doing behind closed doors.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, it would have got.
Man, man, once we get off here, I got to tell you some stuff. I cannot tell you on this live stream, but I'll tell you when we get off
Sure.
because
Bro.
it's so deep that I can't even tell you on the live stream the stuff that is against me.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm being surveillanced by multiple entities everywhere I go. Just a few minutes ago, I didn't say anything, but a police car drove past me, and I know why.
Gang stalker, bro.
Then 20 seconds ago, the security camera speaker said, "Oh, everything that's being said is being monitored."
What?
I'm gang stalked everywhere I go, bro. But we're not gonna talk about it right now because it's so deep.
Bro, I've been seeing a lot of bro leaving the gym and shit like that, but bro, it's yeah, it's crazy, bro. They're agents all around, bro. You know?
As people know who I am, bro. I think I told you who I am before. I don't know if you got that email, but we're not gonna discuss it right here and now. I'm
Yeah.
somebody very important, extremely important in these end times. So we're just gonna keep it at that right now.
Yeah. You're right, bro.
People don't realize, man. I'm gonna keep it real. The people of the Bible are already back on Earth.
You're right.
White people know it.
Yeah.
White people know it. Black people don't know it though. The people of
The Bible are back on earth. And I mean, all the people of the Bible who are supposed to come back to earth, they're already here. White people know it, but black people don't know it. Even these Hebrew Israelites, they don't know it. And I kind of have an issue with these Hebrew Israelite camps because do you study these camps?
Can't hear you.
I'm talking about like the Hebrew Israelite camps.
Yeah, I don't like aggressive, bro. I don't know why they be treating like they be on some weird shit, bro. Don't be off guard. They be aggressive, bro. Like
Yeah,
on some
they don't have the right spirit.
yeah. They're not supposed to be teaching the word of God.
And they teach a lot of false shit. They teach that Mexicans are Israelites. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm sorry. A few of them are, because some Mexicans are. They do have like black Mexicans in Mexico who came there because from the transatlantic slave trade. But most Mexicans are Spaniard descent, bloodline, Spaniard bloodline.
Spaniards got a for black
They're
people.
not. Yeah, they're not one of us. They're not. Yeah.
But I found that
But the Hebrew camps be teaching people that fucking Mexicans are one of us, are bloodline Israelites. It's fucking false. And whatever most Hebrew camps teach that, I cannot be under a Hebrew camp that teaches that shit.
it's sell out. It's a
Yeah, yes, I cannot be under a Hebrew camp that teaches Mexicans are Israelites. And I got into an argument with a black Hebrew Israelite who was supposed to be like my acquaintance. I got in a big argument with him about that. I'm like, bro, Mexicans are not our people. He was like, they are our people. You just have a bias. I'm like, what the? Then I was telling him like, man, Mexicans, most of them are of the Spaniard bloodline, and he was trying to deny it, bro. You cannot deny history.
yeah. You're right. Is it that guy, bro? You had to cut off. You remember you had a bro? You took homie, but he wasn't on shit, bro. I don't know what he was talking about, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had to take him off the live stream, bro. Yeah,
Yeah. He's cool people, but he's not.
I tapped in,
Let me
bro.
not say anything. Let me not say anything because he'll fuck around, watch this stream.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me not say. Cause I think he heard what you said before,
yeah.
and like after you said that, he was kind of like acting funny towards me a little bit.
Uh,
Cause remember you did say something about him, and I think he heard that shit on the stream. And like after that, he's kind of started acting funny towards me a little bit. But he
mhm.
cool people though. But
Yeah, yeah. You're right, bro. Yeah, this shit crazy out here, bro.
man, I have friends,
Hmm.
black friends. Well, they're not really my friends. Really, they're my acquaintances, sort of. And they don't even know that we're living in the end times. I try to tell them that we're living in the end times, and they don't believe me. It's like, how do you not know? It's all around us.
Bro, bro. I remember one time, bro. I went to this basketball court, bro, and there was this white dude at the gym, bro. I give it to him, bro. He was athletic, bro. Bro, as I said, bro, a lot of black men can't jump, run, or nothing. This nigga was like 6'9", bro. Right? I'm 6'4", bro. So I was trying my best to guard him, bro. But I couldn't stop him on the fast break, bro. Dude was dunking with so much hate, bro. I don't know what he had against me, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was just dunking with hate, bro. It was just a game. It wasn't that serious, bro. He was just dunking like he was trying to prove something, bro. I'm like, bro, you got that, bro. You 6'10", bro. I really can't do nothing with you. If I was your height, every like coast, you would not be doing that shit, bro. I had to call him out, bro. Cause I don't know why he was doing that shit with hate. Like, yo, this is for like I don't know what he was trying to prove, bro. I never went back, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because they literally artificially lengthened themselves, bro. Because white man was not supposed to be that tall, bro. This nigga was like 6'10", almost 7 foot. That's crazy, bro.
They're
Mhm.
taller than most black men
Yeah.
nowadays. But
Nowadays.
during slavery,
Uh-huh.
Europeans were taller than a lot of the African slaves.
Yeah, they were. They were when they came because they
The
literally.
Most Africans who were enslaved were not tall.
Yeah.
Like most continental Africans today are not tall.
Hmm. You know what?
And like
In the
the
cold, in the
like
cold, the European man grows tall. Like all animals that live in the Midwest or in the colder areas, they grow larger. Bears, all these things they grow larger. White man, the place they evolved from, in the degrees and the stuff they evolved from, it all contributed to their body getting larger, so they could disperse of heat. You know what I'm saying? So they could keep themselves warm. So that's why you see they have these large ass, weird ass heights, like 7 foot, like the Netherlands and these places. Is all because the area that they lived in, bro. Their body had to adapt to the environment to help keep their body warm. So they had large.
it's common knowledge that like even I heard some Africans talking about it. Like when the Europeans came to Africa, they were taller than lot of the Africans.
Nearly, yeah.
A lot of us we did get the height genes from the European,
Yeah,
low
you're
key.
that's one thing I read about online. A white man was saying that shit on Quora. He was saying like a lot of the African Americans that you see tall is because they got Northwestern European DNA in them. I was like, what? How you know all of that shit? And the black people was like, no, no, that's not true. Black people in Africa are tall because they're lost, bro. As you said, a lot of
No,
white.
no, some Africans like Sudanese people are naturally tall. You know,
Yeah, you're right.
they
But
be
you,
like 7 feet, but like West African black people, a lot of them are not naturally tall.
yeah, yeah, you're right. That's something I read online. But we did get their muscle fibers, the West African muscle fiber. We did get some of it, but the height, a lot of West African men are short, bro. They are very short. You know what I'm saying? Even bro, even a lot of bro.
But like
I see a
Black Americans are not like Black Americans. We used to be tall in the 80s, 90s to 2000s. Now we're like short as hell.
no, you know
I'll be
what,
looking around at other black men. They be like 5'5", 5'6". I'm like, what the hell?
bro? I be seeing tall ass black. I know why. White man is mixed up in them now, and they be having sex with so much white man and all this shit. A lot of Black
What
Americans,
happened?
bro, like 6'1", 5'11".
Wait, repeat that.
I be seeing a lot of tall ass black women down in the south, and it's because of the white man genetics and they having sex with so many white men and shit. They're literally morphing into something else, bro. There are a lot of huge ass black women out here, bigger than the men, bro. So I know these women aren't messing with black men for at one. You know what I'm saying? They're messing with these other races, bro. Because the black women down
It's
here,
crazy.
yeah.
A lot of people don't know that when you walk around, your subconscious thoughts radiate
Mm-hmm.
energetically to the outward world, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Whenever I get around black women, I don't think black women know this.
yeah,
Whenever I get around black women, I get a spirit from them that they like oppose the black man.
yeah,
I can just feel it on their spirit, and I know it's because they sleep with white men.
yeah.
Whenever I get around black women, I get this spirit that they oppose the black man, and I can just feel it on their fucking spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Then they don't know that they're giving off that energy, and they wonder why black men don't approach them.
Mm-hmm.
Black men don't approach black women because black women have this "I don't fuck with black men"
Sure.
spirit
Yeah,
that
you're
they
right.
have their guard up towards us, and they get that from sleeping around with these white men.
Yeah,
But they think we cannot pick up on it,
yeah, you're right.
and they might not think they're giving off that vibe, but they
Yeah,
give off that vibe that they don't fuck with black men. They give off that energy, most of them.
yeah. That's that white girl energy, bro. I don't talk to this nigga. That's the energy they got down in the south
That
too, bro.
that's the energy white women have too. White
Yeah,
women, they
yeah,
give off like this default racist spirit that
yeah,
a black man cannot speak to me. But
yeah.
at the same time, they're trying to choose up on you. Like they'll give you choosing signals, but that spirit is still on them at the same time. Like, oh, you can't talk to me because you're a black man.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my god.
They have
Exactly.
that spirit on them.
Yeah.
You can't
Exactly.
talk to me because you're a black man. If you try to
But,
speak to me, I'm going to call the police on you. That's the
but
spirit that they have.
yeah. But beneath the scenes, I like you, but you can't talk to me. Type shit.
Yeah. That's the spirit that they have.
Wow, bro. Bro, literally, talking to you, bro, it eases a lot of my anxieties and thoughts in my head because I know I'm not crazy, bro. This shit, nobody, you can tell somebody this, all they will do is gaslight you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tell you that shit is not true.
Yeah.
Going crazy.
Yeah. That's what I get.
Uh-huh.
They'll tell you that's not true. It's just that you're the problem. They won't directly say it, but they'll insinuate it.
Yeah.
They'll insinuate, oh, the problem is just you. Well, part of it is you because you can't improve yourself.
Uh-huh.
But black men like us, we have to be damn near perfect
Uh-huh.
to get results.
Uh-huh. It's crazy. It's crazy out here, bro. Bro, my black whitewash friend, bro. This nigga don't be, bro. I don't know how, bro. He's like he deny all this shit, bro. I don't know how the fuck this man lives life like that, bro.
Is he dark skinned or is he lighter skinned?
Mexican. He a black guy. He mostly black, but his dad mixed with Mexican. They mix with Mexican.
Does he look black?
Yeah, he looks kind of mixed race. I ain't gonna lie to you because his
Yeah,
hair.
because he has a different experience. That's why.
Yeah,
He probably doesn't experience.
and he has facial features too. So he got white
Yeah,
man.
he's biologically, he's not a black man.
Yeah, you're right.
So he's going to be perceived differently.
Yeah,
He might be considered a black man by America's one drop rule standards, but biologically, he's not a black man.
yeah,
Even with black Americans who are like less than 80% African, if they took a DNA test,
yeah,
biologically, they're not black.
yeah,
If you're like 70% African,
yeah,
scientifically, biologically, you're not black.
yeah. That's right. That's a lot of white
They
people.
have a different black experience than we do.
Yeah,
That's why most pro black people are what skin tone?
yeah. Dark skin.
Dark skin, because we have a different experience.
Yeah. All these other light skin, all these other people, bro. These aren't their experiences are completely different. You know what I'm saying? And they'll try to gaslight you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. That's why these white people say, I got black friends. What type of black friends you got? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because like we have this idea because our history here in America is that all black people are the same.
They're
A
saying,
nigga is a nigga, a slave is a slave.
huh,
But we do not have, black people are very diverse. We do not all have the same experience, and we're
uh,
not all the same race of people. And when I say race, I don't mean the American definition of race. I mean the actual scientific definition from the Most High definition of race.
yeah,
Black Americans, we're like a variety of races forced under one banner.
yeah, Some of these people look. You could damn near see the white man in them, and just because they got probably a little kinky hair or some shit, they black. Come on, bro. That you ain't gonna fool me, bro. Your ass ain't gonna fool me and call that person black, bro. Damn near knowing that she damn near look white, bro. You gonna say her ass here black because what? She got a black dad or a black mom or some shit, and she look like night, bro. A lot of these mixed race people are not even 50-50. They're like 70% white, 30% black. Because the African American, some of these
Yeah,
30% white man, and then they mix with these white people. These kids are like 80% white. They're not black, bro. They're not mixed race.
yeah,
They're white.
and
You
they
know?
have a different experience.
Huh? You know what I'm saying? This is one thing too, bro. This is why I don't.
Man,
Yeah, yeah. You hear me?
yeah. What were you going to say?
Yeah. This is one reason why I do not want to mix up my genetics. The reason is that a lot of these white boys out here, they got black granddads, and they don't acknowledge them, bro. They treat them foul, bro. They disrespect them. They treat you like nothing, bro. Like a lot of these don't take this shit serious. When you see these black guys breeding out themselves, bro, they family, bro, they treat them bad, bro. They don't claim them, bro. Those white kids, bro, they got some of them got black granddads out here, bro. They, you know what I'm saying? That biracial kid, what you get? He gonna get with a white woman, and your genetics is gone, bro. It's gone. Your bloodline, and the Most High is gonna punish your ass for that, straight up. Yeah, so you literally tainted your whole bloodline, bro, with the white man DNA.
Man, it's crazy. Most of the two-thirds,
Yeah,
most of them are going to be our women.
yeah, you're
So
right.
like, I'm trying to like imagine like for us who do make it into the kingdom, like what is our women, what is our female situation going to be like? Because most black women, they're destroyed by the white man.
Yeah, you're right. 2/3
From
of them.
like the white man's genetics has destroyed them. So
Yeah,
black women, they're not getting into the kingdom. Black American women, they're not getting into the kingdom. Most of them are not.
yeah, you're right, bro.
And like, it's so bad that hatred for black men is so ingrained in them
Yeah,
that they don't notice it. A lot of them don't notice it. It's
yeah,
so deeply ingrained, that hate for black men is so deeply ingrained in them that it's just hardwired in them subconsciously, and they have a subconscious opposition towards black men even when they don't know that they do.
bro. It's so bad for me, bro. I can't even go to stores no more because anytime I go to these black female cashiers, bro, they mess up my whole day, bro. They argue. They look at you like I don't even do these people nothing, bro. They just have an anger and beef with you, bro. And I'll be cool with them, bro. I ain't trying to like on that type of timing, bro. But it's just like bro. Even certain places I can't go no more because I know how they be, bro. I go to the self checkout now, bro. These
And I
motherfuckers.
don't get mad at black women anymore because I know where it's coming from. This shit is genetic. You can't erase our history.
Yeah, you're right. Hmm.
The black woman.
It's crazy. But it's crazy how you just showed me that shit on McDonald's. They're talking about you being recorded. Like what? They just listen to the all.
The I think they're listening to the whole conversation, but I don't care really. To be honest, like, I'm not saying anything illegal or
Yeah.
anything, but they're probably going to send the footage to the police department. I don't care. No, I'm that much.
So yeah,
There's an agenda against me, and I'm always being watched over. I already know that. So
that's crazy. So you gonna have more police just popping
they're
up.
probably going to send the footage to the police department. I don't give a damn, to be honest.
Mm. Well, these two niggas right here, they one of them type of niggas, bro. They know shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Sitting down in their office watching that shit, bro. Plotting. Bro, be safe out here, bro. Cause I don't want nothing to be happening,
Yeah,
bro. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers will try something with you, bro. You know?
yeah. I mean, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm not worried about that.
yeah. You're right, bro. Bro, you know, I had a weird situation with a fucking security guard the other day, bro. Bro, I went up there to go buy some chips, bro, at a gas station, bro. And I went to go get I went to the bathroom. This motherfucker was just watching me. I'm like, nigga, I got my receipt right here, bro. I told him that straight up. Like, you don't gotta be watching me like that, bro.
I always go through that,
Uh-huh.
and most of the time, I came to the conclusion with like store harassment.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, as a black man,
Mm-hmm.
they know you're not going to steal. Like if I go to your store every day for the past 5 years and I never steal, then
Yeah.
why you keep watching over me? Like I'm going to steal. I've been to your store every day for the past 5 years. I never stole anything. So you don't really think I'm going to steal. You're harassing me because that's just an excuse for you to harass a black man.
It's crazy, bro.
Like like in today's age, people we're no longer living in the age of blatant racism.
Mm-hmm.
So people have to find their excuses to fuck with black men nowadays. That's their excuse to fuck with a black man. Oh, he's finna steal something. Even when they know you're not gonna steal something, but people are they have to find their like little excuses to fuck with black men because we're not living in a blatant racist society anymore. But some of these people are just so racist that they want to fuck with black men still. So they find their perfect opportunities to harass us. That's all it is.
Bro, I have a crazy theory, bro. Okay. I know you said there's not a lot of Hebrew Israelites out here, but one thing I've noticed, bro, um, I used to watch a YouTuber before, you know what I'm saying, before I met you and stuff. His name was Ronnie Two Guns, and he actually came from Chicago, bro, but his channel got shut down. Like everything we talk about, he had them in his videos too. And I wonder, like, is it probably in Chicago? You are more likely to find an Israelite if you were supposed to search real hard. Like I think there's a more concentration of real black people there, for some reason. Even though it's
You
very
said of about what? About real black people?
yeah, like you know, like I had this bro. I had this YouTuber I used to watch that came from the same
Uh,
place, you, Chicago, and he was actually a very good dude. He knew a lot of stuff like us too, but his
man,
channel,
Chicago's nigga European land.
yeah,
These coon ass niggas up here. These coon ass niggas up here, bro. Ain't no damn real black people like that up here. They're dispersed.
yeah, you're right, bro.
But most of these motherfuckers up here are nigger Europeans. To go about get around real black people, you gotta go to like Atlanta or something.
Yeah,
Straight coon ass niggas, nigger Europeans who think they're white people up here.
yeah, you're right. Same thing in the South, bro. All these motherfuckers on demon time, bro.
I mean, you're from Miami though.
Yeah, Florida.
Miami is the South, but culturally, Miami's not the South.
Yeah, you're right.
Culturally, Miami's not the South.
It's very racist here, bro. The
That
energy.
Hispanic land, because you're surrounded by Hispanics. That's why it's racist.
Yeah. Yeah, these Spanish people down here are very racist, bro. The women and the men. And bro, and to be honest with you, it's an American thing. Because if you go to their country, they be trying to fuck with you. But it's like here, bro.
It's both. It's
Yeah,
their racism
yeah,
when they move to America. Like they already have racism in Latin America, and they bring the Latin American racism, the Hispanic racism, and it's
mm,
mixed in with the American racism.
you
So it's
say
double.
it's double. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Hmm. Yeah, the Hispanic chicks down here are definitely on some demon time shit, bro.
They're all racist up here. All the Hispanic women, the black women are racist, the African women are racist. They all hate the American. They hate the real black man up here.
Tell you the last time I talked to a black woman, bro. Like me and black women are just so far off, bro. It's just like I don't even try, bro, because I know that shit ain't gonna work, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know that shit ain't gonna work. These motherfuckers don't fuck with me on no level, bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Man, like
Hmm.
black women, they'll give me like
Hmm.
they'll oppose me, but their like spirit says they want to sleep with me.
Yeah.
Like their body language says they want to sleep with me, but like they're trying to oppose me at the same time. It's weird. Like there was like this female security guard, and like I can tell me and her, our sexual chemistry was so strong that I could sense that she wanted to sleep with me.
Hmm.
And like her male coworkers who were black, like told her something to not fuck with me, whatever. And I got kicked out the library because of it.
It's crazy, bro. Caught blacking again.
Yeah. Like her male coworkers
Mm.
who are black, like told her, like put something in her mind, like that, to not fuck with me. I never tried to speak to her though,
Hmm.
but energetically,
when I see her, it was like, you ever been around a woman? It's like
Yeah, you feel.
sometimes I get around women and like we're energetically having sex, but we're not having sex physically, but energetically we're having sex.
Yeah.
Our sexual chemistry, me and her sexual chemistry was that strong. But her coworkers got in her ear, and now I don't even go back to the library because I don't want any issues. I kind of got into a situation
Mm-hmm.
with her,
Hey, you know
but
what's sometimes, bro? All right, on the topic of women, like, okay, sometimes my energy be picking up, like, yo, there's a lot of demonic, evil women around here, but sometimes my mind just connect to this one female. I would just like her. I wouldn't have no bad feelings, nothing towards. I would just feel like more calm and safe around that
yeah, yeah,
female. But the others, I get this bad energy and vibe. But this one, I could feel like kindness, like she would be more open. Like my spirit just takes on to her.
yes.
And usually,
Those I get that too.
yeah,
Those are women who are truly your tribe.
yeah,
Those
you're
are
right.
women who you're truly spiritually compatible with.
Yeah, you're right. Yep, you're definitely right. You're right, bro. Is that my spirit?
Me, like there's different like levels of attraction.
Yeah,
I have the women like how you just stated that like they don't give me any opposition,
yeah,
but I have women who give me like spiritual opposition, but I can still sense the sexual chemistry at the same time. It's
yeah,
weird.
yeah. You're right. You're right. There's a tribal thing. It's really a spiritual tribal thing. Because sometimes, bro, I be seeing some women, like I don't know nothing about them, but I feel connected to them. Like I feel like they're open and calm, and I feel safe around them. But sometimes some other chicks,
I
I
can't talk to most women. The
yeah,
women where I'm from, the women in Chicago, they're not intellectual. I only click with people who are intellectual. The women up here are not intellectual, so it's like
yeah,
I can't really hold a conversation with them. I don't know how to small talk. I don't small talk.
yeah,
Women up here like small talk.
yeah,
Oh, what's your sign, girl? Oh, what's your name? What's your favorite color?
yeah.
That's the type of talk women like up here. And I
Mm-hmm.
like to have real deep conversations about like life and philosophy and science and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to be in an area that's more intellectual, actually.
Yeah, you're right, bro. Those women got small brains, bro. But that phenomenon you just told me about the tribal selection, spiritually, that's what it is. My spirit, because I can't control what my spirit feels. It just feels what it feels. You know?
Yeah, I feel negativity for most
Yeah,
women up here.
yeah,
But every now and then I'll come around a woman who like I
yeah,
don't get that spirit of opposition from.
yeah. Definitely,
But a lot of
definitely.
times those women are not attractive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true too.
A
That's
lot of
true.
times the good women, most of them are not attractive. I'm gonna keep it
Yeah,
real.
which
They're
is
not
weird.
sexually attractive at all.
Another thing too,
So
when
I'd
a woman,
rather be womanless. I'd rather be womanless than being with a woman that I'm not sexually attracted to.
yeah,
I'm gonna keep it
yeah,
real.
right. Another thing you gotta understand is that when a woman is very beautiful, she attracts a lot of dark energy into her too. You know what I'm saying? So in the new world we live in,
And
beauty attracts dark energy, bro. Straight up.
you know what? You know why a lot of these women have that dark energy on them?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Because a lot of them are sleeping with white men.
Yeah, you're right. That
A lot of
divine.
them are sleeping with white men and Hispanic men and Arab men.
Yeah, you're right. That
I can
demon.
tell when a woman only sleeps with a black man. I can
Yeah,
energetically sense it.
yeah, you're right.
Now I can look at a woman.
I can sense her vibe that some women were sexually imprinted by black men. Then
Uh-huh.
I can look at certain women and sense their vibe that certain women were like sexually imprinted by white and Hispanic men. Their like
Mhm.
spirit is different.
Yeah, you're right. It's crazy, bro. I think I got a big issue with those a cop blocking and trying to prevent you from
Man,
trying
I
to
hate the cop blocking ass nigga. Man. That one way to prevent cop blocking is to have a wingman.
wingman.
But
Yeah,
most black men don't like to be wingmen with each other nowadays because we're and crabs in a barrel in competition with each other. Most black men don't like seeing other black men getting pussy.
yeah, it's true.
So you can't have a wingman for most dudes up here. Even like I have so-called friends,
Hmm.
and I already know none of them will ever be my wingman. Like I
Yeah,
have this Nigerian like acquaintance. And
Yeah.
sometimes we talk about female, but whenever it's time for us to be wingmen, he'd be like, "Oh, go talk to them girls by yourself."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not finna talk to three girls by myself. What do you be my wingman? But they don't want to be your wingman because most black men we don't like to see each other get pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit fucked up and it's true, bro.
No one likes to see the black man get pussy. It's fucking strange, man. Other races of men they work together to get pussy.
Yeah, work together and they women and shit like that. If they got a chick, that chick got a friend, they set up each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of black men they
Yeah, like
uh,
that's why I don't feel sorry for like most black Americans. Most black people are a piece of shit, man. I'm sorry, most black people nowadays are a piece of shit.
hating ass, just evil people, bro. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers want to see you down, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the craziest thing too, a lot of these black women, literally, you could, bro, you could find even yourself a good black woman, and these black women out here, they'll hate you for that, bro. Like they got an issue with that too. Son.
Most of
That,
these black women, they want to see us, the original black men, they want to see us womanly. Most black women.
it's all on purpose, bro. It's crazy, just to breed us out, bro.
Man, there's like
There's this place I go to, like
Yeah,
all the women up there, they be choosing up on me. I
yeah.
can sense it through their vibe. Like they all want to sleep with me. It's like a group of 30 women up there, and they all want to sleep with me. But the security guards be cock blocking, watching over me hard. And if I fuck around and try to talk to the women up there, they'll call the police on me. The security guards at this place, they work with the local police department. They're very close to them, and like they monitor me to make sure I don't speak to women. They literally monitor me so I won't speak to women, and I know they're working with the police department to monitor me.
You learn nothing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers watching you, bro. The police there. Like, even going out on a date with a female be dangerous for a black man because dudes will be looking at you, want to try you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm going to buy my shit, bro. I'm going to buy my gun on my shit, bro, because I know, bro, these dudes going to want to fight you, step to you, bro. You're a big, tall black guy. They going to want to try you, bro. They don't like you seeing that, bro. And it's weird.
Yo, people who are not tall black men,
Yeah,
they think being a tall black man is an advantage. It can be an advantage if you like
yeah,
if you go out your way to like dress perfectly and have a haircut every 3 days and shit.
yeah, yeah.
But if you're not that type of black man who's like obsessed with your appearance, being tall can work against you as a black man.
You're right.
And you know how black men we're genetically endangered.
Yeah. Hmm.
When you're genetically endangered, the taller, stronger men are picked on like they're a weakness.
Yeah. Uh,
When you're an endangered species biologically, the strong males of that endangered species are perceived as a weakness to fuck with.
oh,
So
right.
when you're tall, nowadays when you're tall, if you're like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", as soon as people see you, oh, that's a lone wolf black man. Oh, we can fuck with him.
Yeah, you're right. Because there's no one like you out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we go fuck with him. And they might not be thinking that consciously. It's subconscious. It's primal.
Yeah. You're,
Imagine if lions were endangered, and
yeah.
there was only one.
One line.
All the hyenas only saw one more strong lion. They'll
Yeah.
perceive that one strong lion. Oh, we could just fuck with him.
Yeah, you're right. Cause he's
That's
a
why I get a vibe from like shorter men that they're like trying to bully me.
yeah, you're right.
I
You're
always
right.
get the spirit from like shorter dudes that they like want to have authority over me, and I know it's that they see a black man, a strong black man with the African bone structure, who's like 6'3". They see me as a weakness because I'm the only black man like that biologically in this area. So they think in their subconscious mind, oh, that's a weakness.
Uh, Bro, I be walking around for days and I can't find another dude even close to my height. Like, what's up with black men? I need to make a YouTube video about that shit, bro. Like, I need to go off, bro. Like, this shit is stupid
We
out
gotta
here.
start doing YouTube videos more regularly.
Yeah,
Those are like, Brand, for months I've been wanting to do live streams with you for months.
yeah. You're right, bro. Like people need to start talking about this shit, bro.
But we got to talk about more about solutions.
Yeah.
The black man like us, we need to come together somehow and help each other out.
Bro, bro, even just like having a group of black men, bro, like tall just like us, bro, like we'd be powerful. Like these people won't fuck with us. That's like ten pack of lions, bro. They know we got power, right? Because when you're by yourself, you're prey, bro. And you can't even if you're
Man, black men like me and you, we're biologically seen as prey
yeah.
because we're endangered and people perceive us as lone wolves. It's
Uh-huh,
like millions of racist people
uh-huh,
against one 6'3" black man. That's how they perceive it.
you're right.
So we're seen as a weakness because
Uh-huh,
we're lone wolves.
uh-huh,
We're a biologically endangered species. That's
uh-huh.
how the American black man is in today's age.
You're right, bro. You know what? You know what I heard though? I heard that it's true that Mexicans do not like them type of black men, bro. I heard it's serious beef on site, bro. That's what I be hearing on.
Yeah, it's a tall black man who they have the issue with.
All these
Like
motherfuckers.
whenever I get a job with Mexicans, I always get fired. Like they pick on me because I'm a taller black guy.
Uh-huh. You're not fitting in with them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause we literally, bro. I'm telling you, bro. All my friends are all my friends that what I'm saying, like people, acquaintances and stuff like that. I think would be a good friend with me, or people who probably would be taller, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like if I do on a rare occasion see a tall black man, it's like, bro. I feel like he's a brother or something, bro. Like, bro, because there's genetics too, because taller black men literally gonna have something in common that we could really bond with. These shorter guys, they're not the
Black men who are super tall, black men who are like super tall.
yeah,
Their experience is different from like 6 foot to 6'4".
yeah,
The guys who are like taller than 6'4",
yeah,
6'5", 6'6",
yeah,
they're more accepted than the
yeah,
dudes who are like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4".
yeah. You're right. That's what I've seen too. Yep,
They're a different type of tall.
yeah,
Like when someone sees a black man who's 6'6", they don't get threatened.
yeah,
But when they see the dude who's 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", they get threatened.
yeah. Why is that?
A couple reasons.
Hmm.
Um, Part of it is like if you're 6'6",
Hmm.
you're seen as an anomaly, like a circus show, entertainment.
Freak show. Yeah,
Oh, that nigga plays basketball. That's Shaquille O'Neal. He's entertainment.
yeah. Hmm.
But when they see a dude 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", they're thinking biologically, oh, that's our enemy,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's how
right?
they the Shack attack,
Oh
this shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's not
Mhm.
genetically. The dudes are like 7 feet. That's a genetic anomaly. You're not supposed to be that tall.
Yeah, you're right. Hmm.
Adam, the original man,
Yeah. Hmm.
he was a 6'2", 6'3" black man.
Yeah.
You know how I know that? It's because like I have like infinite intelligence, like
Hmm.
spiritual intelligence, and I know that all black manhood revolves around like the 6'3" dark skinned black man.
Yeah.
Why? Because the original black man was a 6'2", 6'3" black
Right.
man.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Like every negative stereotype about black men
Yeah.
revolves around like 6'2", 6'3" black men.
In the media, it's true.
Like the
True.
the dudes who are 6'6",
Hmm.
they don't have the negative stereotypes. It's the
Hmm.
dudes who are like 6'2", 6'3", 6'4".
Hmm.
And that's because the original man was like a 6'2", 6'3"
Hmm.
black man. But you know what? Like we were talking about how Africans are short.
Yeah.
By the time we went into West Africa, our genetics got like bastardized in West Africa.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, in West Africa.
Originally, we're from like East North. We're originally from like Northeast Africa.
Yeah, Egypt, near
When
Egypt.
we intermixed,
Yeah.
when we like migrated to West Africa and intermixed with like with indigenous West Africans,
Bantu.
our genetics got bastardized.
Yeah.
We got dumber
Dumber, but
and we
those.
got shorter.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. One.
When we were living in the Middle East,
Yep.
like Israel, Egypt, and Kenya and Ethiopia, we were taller.
Yeah, and more intelligent.
What people considered to be more attractive. Then We got pushed out of the northern Africa to West Africa. We intermixed with the indigenous West Africans, and we got shorter, we got less attractive, and our IQ lowered.
Yeah, and that's how we got conquered. They didn't conquer us
That's
before.
how we got conquered because
Hmm. Hmm.
this is some deep shit we're talking about, man.
This is real. This is some real shit, bro. Sometimes I feel like the knowledge we have is spiritual. It's from God. It's not from books. I didn't read this
Yeah,
shit.
this is spiritual intelligence
Hmm.
because I don't read at all. I fucking hate reading, but I know shit. I hate reading. I don't like to read. I'm right brain dominant. People who are right brain dominant don't like to read.
Yep. Yep. Hmm. I don't like to read either, but I get the spiritual knowledge just like you, and you're definitely right about that. We definitely got dumber.
I
'Cause, yeah.
people think differently, like how we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Some people think through words.
Yeah.
That's left brain. Words, thinking through words are left brain. I think through imagery,
Image 100%
which
same.
is right brain.
And you see it?
Like I see certain things play out in my head like a movie, and I just know intuitively, okay, that's true.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy?
And people who think through words,
Yeah.
people who think through words, they come to completely different conclusions
Yeah.
than
Creativity.
right brain visual thinkers. And they think everything we say is crazy because they're not intelligent.
Yeah.
They don't have the ability to think through imagery. People
Hey,
who think through imagery are actually smarter.
yeah. Because we have spiritual imagery. We got that too. They don't have that genetics, bro. It's all about science to them. That's how they come up with evolution and all these issues. They don't take in consideration nothing that's of the supernatural. Everything to them is just science, bro. Science, science, science. All hard science. No, they don't care about God, nothing, bro. Which is weird. And another thing too, bro. Even with our conversations, you notice how we're going off rhythm. We're bouncing thoughts back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's not no writing up on
Yeah.
shit like that or typing on computer, reading and you know what I'm saying, doing all this weird shit with calculators, bro. It's literally thoughts bouncing off each other like a rhythm. You know?
Man, imagine what 100 black men like us can
Oh
do together.
my God, bro.
We can
Unlock.
invent shit and everything.
Uh-huh.
As
This.
black men, we don't realize our potential because we're um we're um
That's
we're
why.
isolated.
Yeah, bro.
Man,
Bro.
if we're all together, we can do what the white man can do times two.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
It's just
Imagine.
that we're isolated, so we don't realize our potential.
Uh-huh. Imagine if we had 200 black men in this live stream. The government would have shut that shit down, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm having one simple conversation. This McDonald's is recording everything.
Yeah.
I'm outside. It's nice weather right now, so I'm just chilling. It's as good as hell.
Yeah.
So, but this McDonald's is recording everything. They finna send the whole conversation to the police department. I don't give a fuck though.
It's crazy,
They
bro.
hear what I'm talking about. That's why.
We call a cat's call, a henchman, a trash dummy, a fall guy.
That
They hear
bad.
what I'm talking about. So
That bad up there. Tony,
you said what?
what you did to them, bro? But, like just conversations, bro. Spiritually, this is what they want to kill you for. Like, I don't understand what's going on out there. Weird.
These people know who I am, bro. I'm someone pivotal to these end times, man. The people of the Bible are back on earth. Most people, white people know it, but black people don't know it.
You're right, bro.
When people see me, they know exactly what person in the Bible I am, and they can just see it on me. But the people who are spiritually blind, they
Yeah.
can't really see it as much. But white people, they know who we are. Just black people, 2/3 of our people are like genetically damaged, that their IQ is lowered.
Yeah.
Like I have a Nigerian acquaintance. He's like so damn. I don't want to say he's stupid because I don't like calling people stupid. I don't like downing people like that.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever I discuss anything of intellect with him,
Yeah.
he shrugs it off and be like, "Oh, it's not that deep," or
Yeah.
he just gives me the quiet treatment. I'll be like, "Oh, I just don't agree with it." It's because he doesn't have the capacity, the brain capacity, to envision my theories.
Yeah. You're right. He has no creative in
So
him.
he has no choice but to disagree.
Yeah.
If I tell a kindergartner E equals MC squared,
Yeah. He
they're
don't.
going to be like, "Oh, I don't agree with it." They're not going to be able to conceive it.
Uh huh.
because they don't have the IQ to.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude, this Nigerian
Mm-hmm.
acquaintance of mine, he thinks everything I say is crazy, and that's because I don't think he thinks through imagery,
Mm-hmm.
which is kind of weird. Most Africans you think through imagery, but
Yeah,
some of us, not everyone does.
you're definitely right about that.
Like
I don't.
I had another Nigerian acquaintance, and they both knew each other. The both guys I'm talking about knew each other, and they think everything I say is crazy because one of the Nigerian dudes, he think he thinks like a white person. Everything he thinks through is through left brain words. So he doesn't come to this. We come to completely different conclusions,
Exactly. That's how my
right?
friend, my white one, left
But
brain.
sometimes someone who thinks through words and someone who thinks through imagery,
Yeah,
sometimes they both can be true, but
yeah,
there's different.
yeah.
The truth is vast. There's different levels. There's different levels of consciousness to the truth.
You're right. You're right.
People who think through words, they
Physical.
they come to a different level of truth consciousness than
Yeah,
people who think through imagery.
yeah,
Both can be true, but on a different consciousness of the truth.
yeah. You're right. You're right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
People
this.
who think through words,
Okay, I know what you're saying. Let me give you an example. You have the human body, right? Somebody said that's a heart. Okay, it's a heart for real. We've seen that it's a shape of a heart. But look, from a spiritual world, we look at it like that person's a good person. He has a heart, you know what I'm saying? He's strong, he's brave. So they're both could be the same thing. You know what I'm saying? He just has a different meaning, which is what you're trying to get to, you know?
yeah.
It's about I get what you're saying with the left and the right brain, but you got to understand this. I don't think most people are right. I don't think most black people are right brain because if they were, they would think just like us. A lot of them, the white man genetics, it has also caused them to be left brained. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Do you know that? Do you watch like Anton Daniels?
Mac, that no, I don't really watch movies or no shit like
Oh,
that.
you don't know who he is, but he's like a black YouTuber, and he's extremely left brain, analytical thinking. And I know I don't
Anti,
agree with a lot of his takes, and I know he would not agree with any of my takes.
you talking about? You talking about Anton, the black dude with the glasses?
Yes,
Yeah, I heard about him, bro. That weird ass dude. I don't like him, bro. I don't like that
he's
dude.
like left brain. He's a left brain thinker, and I know for a fact, like me and him, we will argue. We would not agree on anything because he's left brain. I'm right brain. I'm a little left brain too, but I'm like 70% right brain.
Yeah.
And as I get older, I get even more right brain. It's kind of crazy.
What you think about Kevin Samuel? What you think of that type of guy? Mm-hmm.
About Kevin Samuels,
Mm-hmm.
I like what he was doing. Um, I think he was set up.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was set up.
It definitely took him out, bro.
They took him out. The
I
powers that be took him out.
was on the verge of coming out with something big that was gonna shock the
Because he
world.
was coming up with something big, and he was putting people on game, and he was giving black men a respect. He was
Yeah,
putting black men on game,
yeah,
right? He was leading black men to the right path, and
yeah.
I think he was taken out. I
He
think they
was
take that nigga out, man.
and shit like that. He was telling us, bro. He definitely was coming out. He might have not. He might have not had the spiritual understanding of stuff, but he was on the right path. Which is what I gotta say. You know, and he don't know. He didn't know. He didn't know what he got himself into, bro. And the government knew though, and they took him out before it. That's what I'm saying. You gotta watch yourself, bro. We both gotta watch ourselves.
I know the people who actually did it are on YouTube right now. The people who set the people who put it into action the day he passed are on YouTube right now, but I don't really want to talk about it.
I know who you're talking
But I think he was set up by the powers that be, and they
about. I'm gonna
use
say
like
this.
certain black YouTubers.
Yeah, I
He
know.
was chilling with certain black YouTubers the day he passed away, I
I know.
think, and I think they set him up.
I ain't gonna say no names, but he's a big fat mixed race dude. I know he helped kill people.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
bro. I was about to mention him.
yeah,
I forgot his name. He's a
yeah,
lawyer.
yeah. He a lawyer.
Dennis Sperling. Dennis Sperling. That's his fucking name.
Yeah.
He set that nigga up because I remember when Kevin Samuels passed away, he kept making videos about it.
Uh
Like he
huh.
was trying to milk Kevin Samuels' death.
Uh-huh.
Dennis Sperling set that nigga up. You know Ringo TV.
No.
Ringo TV. He's a Panamanian YouTuber, Afro-Caribbean YouTuber, and he was basically talking about how Dennis Sperling set up Kevin Samuels to be killed. And when Kevin Samuels died, my initial thought was this Dennis Sperling dude killed that dude.
Uh-huh. Yeah, agent,
He
bro.
set it up. Dennis Sperling knew
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels' girlfriend, and they were texting each other. He
Wow.
got jealous of Kevin Samuels, and the powers that be probably told Dennis Sperling to do that shit. They set that nigga up.
Bro, I heard that Dennis Sperling
That's
has
crazy. He said it's a fat mixed race dude.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he killed that dude. He killed Kevin Samuels, man.
Yeah. I heard that nigga is a Freemason too, bro. I heard he's a Freemason, bro. Dennis Sperling.
And whenever I look at a picture of Dennis Sperling, I get like an evil spirit.
Evil spirit, yep. He a lawyer, but
Yeah, he's a lawyer, so he knows how to get away with that type of shit.
he one of them dudes, bro. One of them niggas that set you up.
They spiked.
Uh-huh.
I think Dennis Sperling, he gave Kevin Samuels' girlfriend the plan.
Uh-huh. And he gave him yeah.
They Dennis Sperling told Kevin Samuels' girlfriend. Dennis Sperling is the one who introduced Kevin Samuels' girlfriend to Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
And they were texting each other, and I think Dennis Sperling told the girlfriend to spike his drink. And he ended up having a heart attack.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. And you know what? Kevin Samuels trusted that man, bro. He got it.
Mm-hmm. Man, the day when Kevin Samuels passed, Dennis Sperling kept making YouTube videos. Were you watching the video?
He got guilt. He got guilt in him.
Yeah, he had guilt, and he was trying to milk.
Mm-hmm.
He thought he could kill Kevin Samuels, and he was going to get famous off of it to make YouTube videos off of Kevin Samuels' death. And that's what he did.
There was also another person involved in the murder too.
It was a female too.
That
female.
She mixed race too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what happened to her channel though. I forgot her name, bro. You know what I'm saying? All these people are Freemasons, bro. Agents of the devil, bro.
Kevin Samuels was set up, man. He was about to take shit over. And they got jealous of him. And the powers that be, the powers that be will use people against you. The powers that be told them, oh, if probably contacted Dennis Sperling, whatever, and that lady, hey, if you do this, woo-da-woo, we'll give you YouTube subscribers. We'll pay you $1 million if you set up Kevin Samuels.
Imagine how big Kevin Samuels would have been right now, bro. Like, he would have been huge.
Exactly. And the powers that be, they don't want the black man.
They've been doing that for the long time.
For the longest. How do you think Tupac died? Tupac was set up.
All these talented.
If they think you're the type of black man who can lead black men to a better place, to the right path, the powers that be will try to set you up.
Or they put you on a watch. Gang stalk.
Like, do you know the elect?
Yeah.
The elect were a target by the FBI. They know who we are.
Yeah, they put
when I'm having this conversation, a police car drives past the McDonald's drive-thru and gives me this weird-ass spirit. Then 2-3 minutes later, the security camera says everything that's being said is being recorded. But I'm spiritually protected, so I'm not worried about that. Because I'm someone in the Bible. I'm someone pivotal in these end times, and they can't do anything. All they can do is surveillance me and make sure I don't speak with women and make sure I don't speak to women. That's all they can do.
That's why I'm not scared either, because I know I'm protected by God. These motherfuckers can't do nothing, bro. They ass gonna feel it.
And low key, they're more fearful of us than the other way around.
Yeah, that's true. Because they know the spiritual consequences. Bro.
They know the spiritual consequences.
Yeah.
And man, I think when the shit hits the fan, I think something supernatural might happen.
Yeah.
That we're going might be able to have like some type of supernatural ability
Yeah.
It speaks about it in the Bible. I'm paraphrasing it.
Mhm.
It says when the enemy comes in,
Yeah.
when they try us, when it's
Yeah.
time, when race war starts, the government or whatever, when they try to do what they plan to do with us, there's
Yeah.
going to be a spirit of protection over us
Uh-huh.
that
Yeah.
protects us. How are we going to be protected from guns unless there's like some type of supernatural powers we're going to have?
Yeah, it's true.
Bro, we're the gods on the earth. We're going to have some type of, when that time comes, which is coming very soon, when they try to do what we're going to do, they're going to do, we're going to have some type of supernatural protection that could even protect us from bullets or something.
Yeah. Bro, talking about bullets, bro, let me tell you this story. One time I was sitting down in the settee, right? And some niggas was outside arguing, bro. And I guess they popped off with some guns, bro. It was 4th of July, bro. Did you know that as I was lying down on the settee, bro, bullet came through my glass, shattered the whole glass, bro, flew right over my head. And I don't, bro, we took a picture of it. I don't know how I did.
Bullets?
Bullets, bro, came through the glass, bro. You know what I'm
Someone
saying?
was shooting in that motherfucker?
Stray bullet, a stray bullet.
Oh,
Yeah, it came
that means you're spiritually protected, man. You're protected.
but the bullet did not touch me. And, bro, the way the bullet hit the wall, it was beneath the settee, but I was the way I was on the settee, I was above. So how the fuck did the bullet go like beneath? Like how did it not touch
Man, have you ever heard of like, when Moses was
me?
leading the Israelites out of Egypt?
Yeah.
Like
Hmm.
the Israelites who were supposed to leave Egypt and go
Yeah.
back to the homeland of Israel,
Yeah.
they were under like some type of spiritual protection, and like plagues
Yeah.
were coming to Egypt.
Yeah.
Plagues are gonna come here,
Hmm.
bro, and we're already seeing like the whole Los Angeles got burned down.
Yeah, you're right. And that's the
Plagues are gonna come
thing.
here to protect us, man.
Hmm. Bro, one thing I know though, bro, it's to me, bro, like if somebody does to me, right, see somebody's messing with me, right? Like I could go in this into this consciousness where I'm almost like speaking tongues. Like I'm almost like it's almost like I'm connecting with God, bro. And they could, bro, it's like a powerful thing, bro. It's not I'm not even hitting you with my hands or nothing, bro. It's just like a spiritual state that I tap in, bro. And I started to praise, bro. Like bro, it's a spiritual, bro. I could make people scared, bro. Like just with the words of God, bro, and just like Him speaking and working through me, bro. Their whole life would just, bro. They'll be scared for life, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not somebody to be messed with on no level, bro. Like people could sense that shit with us.
I knows my words hold power. I
Yeah,
knows my words. If I say something to people,
they remember that shit. It's
they
real.
like. That's why I watch what I say around people,
Yeah,
because my words hold more power than the average
yeah,
person.
the
I
person.
can say something like, "Hey, get the hell away from me," and
Yeah,
people will be like deeply offended by it.
yeah, you're right. Mm,
Oh, what I told. We were talking about this earlier.
yeah,
How like tall black men, when you're in danger, being tall is seen as a weakness.
yeah,
People feel like they can like force themselves on me as far as like friendship.
yeah, yeah,
They think they can bully themselves on me because like black men, we're at so much of a low state.
yeah,
Socially, people think they can bully you.
yeah,
Like, and I don't get this from white people. I get this from like other black men. They feel like
yeah,
they can damn near control me, and like they're entitled to be all up in my face. And they
yeah,
think because I'm a black man, a tall black man, they can like socially bully me.
yeah.
Like there's this dude who
I be
comes around here,
like
and like
that.
I don't want. I talked to him a couple times, and I don't. I kind of like I kind of like sensed how he is after a few times talking to him. Like he's somebody I don't want to fuck with anymore. But he tries to force himself on me to a point where like I'll be walking away, he'll like follow me for like 2 blocks straight, still trying to speak to me. It's like you would not be doing that to a white man. If a white man don't want to speak to you, you'll leave his ass alone. But you think because I'm a black man and we're in a weakened state that you can bully me,
It's true.
like passive aggressively bully you.
Mhm. It be the same, bro. Because they got these run clubs down here, bro. And sometimes I just be running by myself because a whole bunch of people. And bro, the black man would just stop and just tell me, "Get your ass up, run, run." I'm like, "You don't know me talking to nobody else but me." I'm like, "Nigga, who you talking to, bro? Like, why you try to stop and talk to me? Like, why you think you could talk to me like this way? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Like I have no issue with like making friendships with black men,
yeah,
but like they'll try to like force themselves onto you
yeah,
because they think
they know on a subconscious level we're in a weakened state, and they feel like they can like passive aggressively bully you into a friendship. But if
Yeah,
you're a white man, they'll respect you enough to be like
yeah.
they'll read your body language.
Like
If you're
yeah,
a white man, they'll read your body language, but oh, he don't want to be fucked with. I'm gonna leave him alone.
yeah.
With you, they
Mm,
can read your body language and they can sense
mm,
that you don't want to be talked to by them, and they'll still try to force themselves onto you because they see you as a weak link who
mm,
they feel like they're entitled for
mm.
friendship, and you can't say anything about it. You have no right to speak up for yourself. You have no right to deny their friendship because they don't really respect you as a man because you're an endangered species.
Right
In their
about
subconscious mind, they're thinking, "Who are you as a black man to deny my friendship?"
yeah,
They're not. They might not be thinking that consciously, but subconsciously, they're thinking that.
exactly, bro.
So they think they can bully themselves onto you, and they do it when you're taller.
Yeah, they on your ass, you, bro. All eyes on you,
They
bro.
don't do it when you're like 6'6".
Yeah,
If you're like 6'6", they think, oh, this nigga can stump on me.
yeah.
If you're like 6'8", they think, oh, this nigga
Can stump on me. They do it when you're like 6 foot to 6'4".
And you're right.
The black men who are 6 foot to 6'4" were the ones who are representative of black manhood.
Targeted victim. Mhm. It's weird.
Biological leaders of black people. Taller black men are we're the biological leaders of black people.
Yeah,
Height is important biologically. Height symbolizes masculinity. That's why short men have the Napoleon complex.
yeah. I don't mess around with a lot of short dudes because they quick to draw guns, bro. You know what I'm saying, and shit like that, trying to kill in that type of shit.
Man, I have this spiritual ability where I can perceive things through other people's vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we just talked about like I can sense through spiritually through people that their
Mm-hmm.
intention towards me.
Yep.
I
Mm-hmm.
get a vibe, I get a spirit from people that they think they can bully me because I'm a tall dark skinned dude. That's the spirit that I can get, and I can tap into that vibration as if I'm that person myself.
That's true.
That's like I have like a special type of spiritual intelligence.
Mhm. I believe you.
Like my I linked up with my Nigerian acquaintance the other day, like a few weeks ago, and he was trying to passively aggressively come at me. He was trying to insinuate I have mental illness, but he wasn't saying it directly. He was trying to insinuate it, and I went up on his ass to a point where I was going to beat his ass. Now he
Yeah.
was acting like I was crazy because he technically didn't say I have mental illness.
Mm-hmm. But he
He didn't
did.
say it, but he was trying to insinuate it, and I conspiracy sense he was trying to insinuate that shit, and I was gonna fuck his ass up. And he was like, "I didn't even say anything, bro. You're crazy. You are mentally ill. I didn't even say anything, bro." He's assuming because he doesn't have that spiritual ability that I don't have it.
Hey, you think you crazy because he doesn't have. I'm- He's
I
not
can
happy.
sense he was trying to slight me, and I was finna fuck his ass up. I was really finna beat his ass. And he was like, I didn't even say anything. Why would you try to fight someone and I didn't even say anything? I was just telling my story about mental illness. He went on a 10 minute like diatribe about how his sister has mental illness and how he kind of has like struggled with mental illness in the past. Then he was like, then I told him, bro, I don't have mental, because I knew where he was trying to go with it. I was like, bro, I don't have mental illness. Then he said something like, "Ooh, I don't accept it either. I don't accept it either." I'm like, bro, nigga, I'll beat your fucking ass, bro. Don't play with me like that. If someone tried to say you're mentally ill, like, what would you do?
To be honest with you, bro. I- okay. To me, bro, I don't be having conversation with motherfuckers like that. Ain't no nigga know they can't come with me that type of way, bro. What I say is just what I say, bro. If nobody, first of all, I'll cut that motherfucker right off, bro. Because to me, no one in this
He's
society,
not my real friend. He's not my real friend, man. And when you're an elect, you have the few people who are close to you, they're all frenemies.
I could sense that
I never have any real friends. When I do have so-called friends, they're like frenemies.
he's
They're
behind
like
the.
half friends, half enemies.
Yep, 100%. That's oh
It's
my.
weird.
The so-called, like I call friend, I could talk with him, bro. But I know, like behind the scenes, I cannot trust this motherfucker, bro. To do some.
Yeah, they probably be talking shit about you behind your back.
Yep, 100%. Yo, crazy how we got
Like,
experiences, bro. This shit's
man, like I was homeless in the past, right?
yeah,
And I remember my friend, he went and told a female that I was homeless, an attractive female that I was homeless. I'm like, why would you tell an attractive female that I'm homeless? What can she do for me that you can't do for me as a friend? Why do you got to go tell her that I'm homeless?
yeah.
You feel me? I
That's
noticed stuff like that. It's like,
mhm.
no one's gonna tell an attractive female that someone's homeless unless you're doing that as a slight, at least partially as a slight.
Yeah, yeah. That's some. That's
Because
some.
when you deal with an attractive female,
Mhm.
the whole dynamic changes. You
Yeah.
know, it was his girl,
Mhm.
but low key, like I'm gonna tell you the story. We went and visited his girl at her college campus.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, his girl looked good. It was like chocolate thick and
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah.
As soon as I met her, as soon as I saw her, I could feel the sexual chemistry so much.
Mhm.
I could feel it was like we were energetically having sex with each other without having sex, me and the girl.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not gonna, it sounds weird. I wouldn't do this,
Yeah.
but I could sense that she wanted me and my friend to, yeah.
Go. Yeah. Yeah. Attention. Yeah.
She wanted us to train her, bro.
Yeah.
I can sense that energy, but I'm not down with that. But as
Yeah.
soon as I came in the room, I could sense that energy that she wanted me and my friend to run a train on her. I could like the sexual energy was so strong, bro. And she was an attractive female though, thick, brown, like chocolate and everything. I
Yeah.
could feel that energy. Like she wanted me and my friend to run a train on her, bro. In that dorm room. Like sexual energy was so damn strong. I'm like, it was undeniable. Okay, she wants to get ran.
Yeah.
And this is a fucking friend of me, and it took me a couple years to really realize this. Um, she has a friend. She had a friend,
Mhm.
right? And I had she wanted us to like come back to the dorm like a month later because she
Yeah.
had a female friend. Her dorm mate was a female friend,
Mhm.
and I'm like, bro, like he kept telling me, oh, well, we finna go down there, and we never ended up. We were supposed to drive down there, and he stalled on me. And
Mhm.
I'm thinking back then I wasn't thinking it was on some hating shit. Back then I was thinking like, oh, he just stalled on me for whatever reason. Now that I look back on it, he purposely stalled on me
Yeah. That's
because black men don't like other black men getting pussy. He's a friend of me.
yeah. Bro. You know what? Back down to, bro, when Jesus was on earth, bro. Judas, bro. A lot of these dudes got Judas bloodline, bro. I realized a lot. Right?
I could tell you an interesting story about Judas.
Uh-huh. Judas. Yeah.
You
Bro.
know, I have the ability to know who people were in their past life
Yeah.
because
Oh,
your name carries frequency.
yeah. That's true. That's true.
If your name carries the same spirit as someone
Yeah.
in past history,
Yeah.
that means you were that person in
Mm,
their past life.
you're
And I
right.
know black people were the biblical Israelites.
Yeah.
You know what name carries the same exact.
Spiritual frequency as Judas,
Yeah.
Tupac.
Tupac. Yeah.
Tupac was Judas, bro.
Yeah. It's, I could feel
That's
that.
when I Tupac was Judas. Do you know why he had bad karma?
Yeah. Because he.
Because
Yeah.
he was Judas.
Yeah. You're right. You're very true. Yeah.
And you can look at Tupac if you're spiritual. You can look at Tupac and you can know he was like a spiritually strong person.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
You're right.
because he was Judas,
Yeah. You're
right?
right. Mhm.
I'm not gonna tell you on air, but me and Tupac have a connection.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to the Machiavelli album?
Yeah. Yeah. I've listened to some of the songs before, but not. You know what I'm saying? Not. Not. I haven't fully followed it, but yeah, I definitely listened to Machiavelli. Mm-hmm.
Why he had bad karma.
Yeah.
Like, he had so much negative things happen to him. He got killed. Before he got killed, 2 years before he got killed, he got shot 5 times, in jail for sexual harassment,
Yeah.
in jail, and plenty other times. He had all this negative, bad things happen to him because he was Judas in the Bible.
Yeah. You're right, bro.
His name carries the exact same frequency as the name Judas because that was him. But I can tell you some more. I can't tell you everything on air. Like, I have a connection with Tupac. Me and him knew of each other.
Mm-hmm.
We, like, me and Tupac used to spiritually communicate before he passed away.
Wow.
I don't tell a lot of people this, but we used to spiritually communicate, and he knew who I was, and I knew who he was. But back then, I was so young, I didn't know him as Tupac.
Yeah.
But I remember him though. When I got older, I got older. I was like, damn, that was Tupac who I was speaking to as a toddler.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds crazy, but I can go even deeper. He made a song about me and everything, but it sounds crazy, but it's true.
So you trying to tell me you got some type of bloodline with a disciple of Jesus?
I'm gonna keep it real, man. Why do you think they call Jesus? Why do you think they refer to Jesus? They say he's coming back as a thief in the night. You know
Yeah.
what thief in the night means?
Yeah, bro.
Why does the thief rob your house at night?
Because it's unexpected. You know what I'm saying? It's unexpected.
If a thief comes to your house at night, he
Yeah.
comes to your house at night to come in secret.
Yeah. It's true.
Then what does the Bible refer to his second coming as? Son of Man, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How does the Son of Man come to earth?
As a thief in the night, bro. That's
Secret.
yeah.
Yes. You know, Son of Man means human. He's coming back as flesh.
Yeah. You're right. You're right,
Nigga,
bro.
Jesus is already on earth. That's what I'm telling you. He's already back on earth. And people know who he is.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. He's already back on earth.
You're right, bro.
The black people don't know, but white people know.
Mm-hmm. All right. I want you to shoot, bro. What think you got with Jesus, bro?
You
Like,
said what?
what type of connection you got with Jesus? You know what I'm saying? Because you was telling me about a Tupac and stuff like that. Is this something deeper? Like, what's going on? Like, I really want to hear.
Wait. Can you repeat that?
No, could you tell me the connection you got with Jesus, bro? With Tupac and all this shit. Like, what's going
I'll
on?
say he's already back on earth.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I can't tell you. I sent you an email, didn't it? You didn't read the email that I sent you before?
Yeah. Nah.
Well,
Yeah, I never read that, bro.
he's already back on earth, bro.
Yeah.
People watch over him so he won't be able to talk to women.
It's true.
Police drive past him. Security cameras, when he talks on the live stream, security cameras say, oh, we're recording your whole conversation on woo to woo. Bro, he's already back on earth. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you without actually telling you. It's that deep, bro. People don't realize what times we're living in, bro.
You're right, bro.
The people of the Bible are back on earth, including Jesus Christ. That's that deep. We're in the end times. How do you think Jesus is going to return to earth? People think he's going to pop out the sky. Like, no, he's coming back in the flesh. The kingdom of heaven's on earth. Meaning Jesus is returning as a man. He's going to have a mother, a father.
So okay. All right. All right. I ain't okay. You think yourself might be Jesus? That's what you're trying to tell me?
I know I am.
Okay.
And the powers that be know I am. There's a frequency to my name that's undeniable. As soon as people see it, my name, they know who I am. If they have the ability to see things spiritually.
You're right, bro. You're right.
You don't, even my YouTube name has an energy to it. Can you detect the energy through my YouTube name?
I definitely can. You know what I'm saying, but kind of, you really think you might be him? You
I
100%?
know for a fact. That's why I remember when I was a toddler. That's why I remember who I was. Then I remember knowing that when I became a man. When I growing up, I would forget. I remember when I was a toddler, I remember knowing that I was him. But when I got older, I would forget who I was until a certain age. The spiritual warfare against me is so much that I have no choice but to know, to remember who I am.
Definitely, you're right.
It's that deep. It's that deep. The times we're living in, bro. We're in the end times. Everybody is back on earth. Tupac made a song about me, Blasphemy, and he basically, you know the name Blasphemy,
Yeah, that means you disrespect God, right?
disrespect towards God, right? Tupac says in this song, God is coming. She's just taking her time. Why would he say God is coming? Why is that blasphemous? Why is that phrase disrespectful towards God? God is coming.
Yeah, I got no idea.
You know why that's blasphemous? Because
Yeah,
it's a lie.
yeah, you're right.
He's not coming. In 1996, he's not coming. He's already back on earth. That's why Tupac said, God is coming. She's just taking her time. That whole phrase is blasphemous in a song named Blasphemy because God is not coming. He was already back on earth in 1996. And God is not a woman. He's a man.
Yeah, you're right, bro. But that,
And you notice on that album, and the album, Machiavelli album, Tupac is on the cross. You know why he's on the cross on the
yeah,
album?
why? Yeah,
Because he knew about me. He knew of me. That's why. I'm telling you some deep shit. I'm gonna keep it real. We in the end time, so motherfuckers might as well know the truth. The white people know who I am, so. And I remember knowing that there'll be a war against me, and I remember knowing that certain people would know that I'm him. Certain people don't know who I am. Certain people don't believe me, but the people who don't believe me are actually my spiritual enemies. Right? Like my closest acquaintances, they don't believe me.
yeah,
But I talk to celebrities,
Mhm.
right? I talk to celebrities on Instagram, and they believe me. You know why?
Yeah,
Because people, on a deep subconscious level, people perceive the world how they perceive themselves.
hmm,
If you perceive yourself as average,
yeah,
you're going to perceive everything in the world as being average. Oh, how can he be Jesus? Because deep down inside, that person perceives himself as average. So everything he perceives is average. That's why they say real recognizes real, right?
yeah,
Celebrities can sense my frequency because they're on that frequency. So they can recognize it even more, right? It's a real shit. Like I talk to celebrities and they believe I am who I am because as soon as they see my name, they can see that spirit on my fucking name. Like
yeah.
everything about me is so unique. How I look is unique.
Mhm.
This car driving past me up here, stalking me and shit, that shit's unique. But we're living in the end time, bro. Everybody who's back on earth, everyone in the Bible is back on earth. Who's supposed to be back there already back. Um,
So you
Even
think?
my birthday
Yeah.
has a spirit to it. And I did research on Jesus' birthday. Guess what? The first date popped up.
What?
My birthday.
All right.
Then wait. Guess what day Jesus was born? He was born on a holiday called Hebrew New Year's Day, called Nisan 1.
Yeah. And you were born on the same.
And Nisan 1, the Hebrew New Year, doesn't fall every year. It falls on a different day.
Wow. Crazy.
But I was born on a Hebrew New Year's Day as well. Hebrew New Year's Day. And the dates that I researched about Jesus' birthday, that was Hebrew New Year's Day, and that was the same date I was born. And I was born that same date on Hebrew New Year's Day in 1994, and I know it's not a coincidence.
This is what I think. I'm not gonna say I don't believe that. I think you have a direct probably line coming
You said
himself.
what?
I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna say I don't believe that you're Jesus, but this is what I think. My theory of you is that you probably have a direct bloodline, actually real direct bloodline coming from Jesus himself. Why do you think everything is just lined up like that? This is what I
Mm.
instead of saying you're
No,
Jesus.
I believe I actually am him. on the real shit, because that's who I remember I am. I was literally told that I'm that person. But I can understand what you're saying because you don't have my mind.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's who I am, bro. It's like, bro, I'm a 31-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
31-year-old virgin, bro.
That's crazy. That's true.
And I'm not a bad looking guy at all. Actually, I have the physical attractionness to be a fucking supermodel.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I was like drop dead gorgeous. Drop dead gorgeous. I'm not exaggerating. When a dark skinned dude is handsome, he's very handsome.
Yeah.
Like, not that I judge dudes' looks,
Yeah.
but bro, when I was younger, I was extremely handsome. Couldn't pull a female. No explanation for that shit. There's no fucking explanation.
That's what
No
Jesus.
explanation for that shit, bro. There's no explanation. And my name carries a strong spiritual frequency. My experiences are so weird, bro, that I know I'm that person. And like Tupac made a song. This is how I know. You know why Tupac was put on this earth?
Why? Tell me.
Tupac was put on earth. He was a precursor to Christ.
Right. Yeah, that's
He was put here to confirm that I am him. For me, my name and spiritual frequency is directly attached to Tupac. It's kind of weird. And Tupac made a song, literally, he made a song saying that Jesus Christ is back on earth. He said it in his song that he's back on earth. He said it indirectly. Man, we're living in the end time, man. In the Bible, it says Jesus is coming back as a thief in the night. You know what thief in the night means? Secretly. Then in the Bible, in the book of Matthew, it says Jesus was talking to the disciples saying they're all going to return on earth in the end time in regeneration. Do you know what regeneration means in the Bible?
to be born again.
To be born again, reincarnation. Jesus' return is reincarnation.
Mm-hmm.
And most
Yeah.
people don't know that because they're not of the spirit. Even most Hebrew Israelites, they don't know that.
You're right, bro. So
We're
basically,
living in end times, bro. The people are already back on earth. The players of the game are already set up, and white people believe me more than black people. You know why?
yeah. Go ahead.
Because white people know who we are more than we know because they are our enemies, so they have to know who we are. If I tell white people, they'll all believe me 100% because they already know who I am. Because white people are Satan. If Satan saw Jesus, you wouldn't think he would know who he is.
Yeah.
Black people don't know because 2/3 of our people are blind. That's how. And you know why black people don't? Black people, Africans, like, they oppose it. They don't like the Hebrew Israelite thing at all. There's something about like Africans, like they oppose the Hebrew Israelite thing for some reason. I don't know why, but like if I tell white people, they'll believe me without a doubt. Black people, some of them will believe, some of them won't believe. You know why some black people won't believe?
Yeah.
Because the people of the Bible who were Christ's enemies, they're back on earth too. You know, Christ had enemies who did not want to believe he was the Most High.
That's true, bro.
They're back on earth too. All the people during the biblical ages, the Romans,
Mm-hmm.
the Israelites who hated Christ, they're all back on earth. The 2/3 are a lot of them were the people back in those days who were in opposition of Christ. So the black people who don't believe me, most likely they're the reincarnated spirits of the people who oppose Christ in those times.
Yeah. Who don't believe, huh? But to
Yeah.
me, I ain't gonna say I don't believe you, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I'm not saying you should take everything with caution,
Yeah.
of course. But
Sure.
if you saw me in person, as soon as you see me, if you have
Yeah.
spiritual ability, you'll believe me. It
Yeah.
says it. My whole appearance says it. Like how I look, everything, my name, my YouTube name, all my theories that I say, it all screams it.
Yeah. It's hard for me to take in this information you're telling me, but I do in my back of my head, bro, do think it's a possibility. But I just got to keep in contact with the Most High, bro,
Yeah,
and all,
yeah.
bro, for sure.
I tell you some other deep shit.
Hmm. Go ahead.
You know how some people don't believe like Jesus. Jesus, his name's not really Jesus. His name is Yeshaya. Yeshaya, he can be God and be human at the same time. You know how?
How?
The past, present, and future are all happening at once.
Yeah, that's true.
Some people are thinking, "Oh, how come Yeshaya? How can he be the Most High when he prays to the Most High?
Yeah.
How can they be both be the same people at the same time?" That's because the past, present, and future are all happening at once. The future never goes. The past never goes away. Ain't that some deep shit? The past never goes away. The God that's in heaven, that's the past technically, and He created the present. He's in the present, but in a human form. So when Jesus is actually praying to God, he's praying to a past spirit of Himself. Your spirit exists in the past, present, and the future all at once. Most people don't know that.
Hmm.
That's how God can be human but be in heaven at the same time. Because your past, present, and future are all happening at once. You just don't experience it all at once. So that's for people who are against the Holy Trinity. Most Hebrews don't believe in the Holy. Some Hebrews don't believe in the Holy Trinity.
Right, bro. Bro, I would have to see you in person. I would have to really try to get that, because I could feel energy. I could feel the energy that you're probably talking the truth, but you know what I'm saying? For somebody to tell me that, you know what I'm saying, they're Jesus right away, bro, it's kind of it's shocking to me, bro.
Don't think his name is Jesus. His name wasn't Jesus actually. So
Yeah.
when we say the vibration Jesus, that's the
Yeah.
Christian Jesus that people think is a deity.
Yeah.
His
Yes.
name is Yeshaya. Yeshaya.
Yeshaya.
Think of the name Yeshaya. That's the frequency you're thinking of. Should think of. Don't think of the frequency Jesus. Jesus is the guy who people think has angel wings is gonna pop out the sky. That's the fake Christian Jesus.
Hmm.
The deity that people think is not like. You got to remember, Yeshaya. He's a human being. He's coming back to earth as a human being. The kingdom of heaven is on earth. He's coming back to earth as flesh. He's gonna have a mother, a father,
Yep.
and everything. Think of the term Yeshaya, and it's going to be more believable. Scratch the name Jesus. His name wasn't even Jesus. His name was Yeshaya, and he's a black man. To make it even more believable, he's a black man. And check this out, Yeshaya. You know why my dad comes from Africa?
Yeah, go ahead.
My dad comes from Africa because the Most High doesn't want me to have Esau's name.
Hmm. You're right, bro.
And my dad comes from Africa because the Most High doesn't want me to have the full genetic damage of slavery.
Hmm.
The Most High, He doesn't want me to have the name of my enemy.
Yeah.
And my name has like meaning to it.
Hmm.
Like my name deals with God. My middle name and my first name. It's a deep shit. If you don't believe it, you don't believe it. I'm not forcing you to, but
That's who I am. The white people know who I am. But the black people have more of like an issue with believing it. That's because a lot of black people are the reincarnated spirits of the people who oppose Christ. You know, the people who set up Christ were not the Romans. The Romans killed Christ, but they were not the ones who were like actively opposing him the most. It was black Hebrews. And guess who I catch the most hell from? Black people.
Right.
I get more opposition from black people than I do even from white people. Actually, I get least opposition from white men, to be honest. And like everything I do intimidates people. If I try to approach women, they get intimidated. Like everything I do intimidates people. And like I'm so separate from society that I have no other choice. And that's what I remember knowing. When I was a toddler, I remember knowing that I'm him. And Tupac made a song about me to confirm that I'm him. Tupac, listen to a song called Blasphemy.
Okay.
Tupac says that Jesus is back on earth in that song.
Okay. Right.
And look. What happens when Jesus turns 33? When Yeshua turns 33, what do you think is going to happen?
Bro.
That's when the kingdom officially becomes to an end. You know how Yeshua, he died at 33?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be something significant that happens when he turns 33 in 2027-ish. That's when this kingdom is officially going to come to an end. When I turn 33.
I just mentioned that 30 thing. Please.
The Hebrews of the Hebrew Israelites, most of them are not the elect.
The Hebrew Israelites who like are on the corners and shit, most of them are not the elect. They would oppose me being who I'm saying I am. Most of them are not the elect. The people who are like hardcore in it, most of them are not the elect. And look. You know, in the Bible, it talks about you have to believe he's in the Most High Son.
Mm-hmm.
They're not only talking about you have to believe that Yeshua existed. When he comes back to earth, you have to believe that's actually him. That's what the Bible means. You know, when the Bible talks about you have to get in the kingdom, you have to believe in Yeshua, in the Christ. You have to believe in him, that he's the Son of the Most High. And that also means when he returns to earth, you have to have the Spirit in you to believe that's actually him. It's some deep shit. I'm telling you some deep shit. Most people think I'm crazy, but I know I'm not crazy because I know what I experienced, and I know I know who I was told who I am when I was a toddler.
Damn.
I was told who I was as a toddler. When I was a toddler, I had a mind of an adult. I knew like scientific facts as a toddler. When I was a toddler, I had visions, and it showed me how I would look when I got older. When I was a toddler, I used to talk to Tupac before he passed away, and it continued after he passed away. What would make me so important that Tupac, the biggest celebrity in America, is talking to a 2-year-old telepathically?
I don't know either.
Back in 1995, 1996.
Yeah, that's weird, bro. That's real weird.
And I talk
On Instagram. I talked to some Tupac had a rap group called the Outlaws. I talked to some of the Outlaws on Instagram, and I get a spirit that they believe who I'm talking. I get a spirit from them that they believe who I am. I get a spirit that they believe me. You know why they believe me? Because they were right close to Tupac. They were right there to Tupac. Right? If Tupac was saying he's speaking to Jesus Christ, you don't think they remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Tupac probably told them about me. That's why they believe me.
like if you met me in person, you'll believe me. You'll just see how I look. If you're spiritual,
Mm-hmm.
Like my closest friends, they're not my friends, they're my acquaintances. They lack spirituality. That's why the Most High put me around them, because they have like they don't even know what we're living in the end times. They don't believe I am who I say I am. That's because they lack spiritual discernment. They see everything through the flesh. Some people are not meant to believe because they're not the elect. But even some people who are not the elect still know who I am.
Right.
So everywhere I go, I'm gang stalked. Police surveillance me everywhere I go. Like when I was doing this, when we were doing this live stream, right? We were doing this live stream, and I didn't say anything to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until the security speaker said that shit. But right after right after the security camera said that shit. Oh, everything out here is being monitored. Woo woo. Police police car drove past this the drive through at McDonald's where I'm at right now. That's not a coincidence because they know who I am. The police departments, FBI, they all know who I am, and they're surveilling me everywhere I go. My mom knows who I am. My father, he didn't know who I am. My father, he didn't know. My mom knew. My mom still knows. And when I was growing up, my mom is mentally ill. But
Mm.
growing up, my mom used to tell people. My mom used to say it when I was a toddler that I was Jesus, but my family didn't take it seriously because she was mentally ill. Like my family is so special, bro. I have like strong spiritual people in my family that I know I am him. Like my family situation is so unique. My like everyone in my family has a strong spirit. My mother, my father, my grandparents, they all like have a strong, unique spirit. It's like they're celebrities without being celebrities almost. It's kind of hard to explain. And I know like there's so much of a curse on my family that I know I have to be him. And that's what I was told when I was a toddler. When I was a toddler, I remember being him. Then I had a vision like the whole society would be against me because I was him. But I would forget. I remember knowing that once I got to a certain age, I would forget who I was because if I remember who I was throughout all the hardships, I wouldn't be who I was today. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have grew spiritually if I knew I was Jesus the whole damn time. You feel me?
Yeah.
So the Most High had to blind. He had to blind me for a certain amount of years. But around 2016, I started to remember who I was again. I forgot after the age of 7. I forgot totally. But I didn't start to remember until 2016 because
Okay.
the opposition against me is so extreme. It's weird.
What do you think your role on Earth is?
My role on earth,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta preach this word. I gotta start. I gotta preach this word to the elect, but I can't do it by myself.
Mm.
My purpose is so big that I can't put it into words. But I just know at the root, I have to preach this word
Mm.
and everything. But I can't do it by myself. Like I need a crew of people behind me.
You're right, bro. Let me ask God discernment and let me know. You know.
Yeah,
But hey, bro, log off, bro, because I need to get some rest. But we probably could do this like Wednesday.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was good talking to you, bro. God
All right,
bless.
man. Stay up. Stay up.
Sorry, bro. God bless, bro.
All right, man.